Perfect way to start the stream, huh? Wouldn't you say? I was just saying, guess what? It was a Monday. As predicted, it was a Monday. My brain is fried. This is par for the course. I told Diana, I warned her, I'm on autopilot. This Monday was absolutely a Monday. Friday hit me like a Monday. Monday hit me like a Monday. And I have a feeling that for the next little while, it's going to be a sequence of Mondays. So that's what I'm facing right now. And it's not quite energizing. Some people might be energized by it. As someone who tends to be a bit more creative, I find getting mired in administrivia to be draining. And that's what I'm in. I'm in administrivia. So I knew this is the way it was going to be, though. It doesn't make it any easier. So my brain is basically an autopilot. Like, I'm just weighed down.
Stay alive _7 rated my stream with 59 viewers.
Well, stay alive. Thank you for waking me up. I was just explaining to people that today was definitely a Monday. It was a heavy Monday. Thank you for starting the stream off better than I did. On mute. Welcome, Raiders. What were you up to tonight? What were you up to? Hey, that Y-Wing guy. Oh, there's a couple shout-outs here. Shout out to the Y-Wing guy, or that Y-Wing guy, and to Stay Alive 7, not to be confused with Stay Alive 6. How am I? I survived a Monday. And to put a finer point on that, I'm more creative than anything, and I'm having to deal with administrivia, which for some people is fun and energizing and interesting, but it isn't for me. It's perfunctory. So I have to wade through processes that are not necessarily the things that I would prefer to do. You were playing, is it SWOTOR? Like Ben Swallow? I never played that game. I know I should. Everyone said that I needed to. Hey, Ian Douglas. Good to see ya. Happy that I'm a sub of yours now. Since we do have someone who's a Star Wars fan, fellow Star Wars fan, let me show you a couple things. Well, here's one thing that I got. One Star Wars thing. Yes, one step at a time. That's how it is. That's how it goes. That is true. This is Darth Revan. Is this from SWTOR? I'm not sure. All I know is that the character is friggin' awesome looking, and he turns into a Jedi at some point. Yes. Is Revan in the game? Oh, is that KOTOR? My bad. Knights of the Old Republic, as opposed to the older Star Wars: The Old Republic. Two different games, right? I'm not sure. I never played the game. I like the character, so I got that. Then also got this was on sale. It's the only reason I got it. This is the 2022, not 2012, collector's edition of Star Wars Advent wall calendar. There will be an Advent calendar, I'm sure, later this year. Not this one. This was just a couple bucks. So I was like, all right, collector's edition. What's cool about this is that the pages look like vintage Star Wars figures. That wild? That is pretty wild. So there's that. And this. I also got something that I've been intending to pick up. It's still on Amazon, although I could link it, but no one's gonna buy it. I got the, as I was playing the other day, I've been looking for something like this maybe a couple years ago. I was looking for basically a holder. Thank you, Old Curmudgeon. This is a holder for the subscription. Not a holder for the subscription, sorry. Thank you, Old Curmudgeon, for resubscribing. And that is courtesy of TC Jamie, giving that sub. This is, theoretically, something that will hold the Nintendo Switch.
Cheerdex100, first beats of the night. Welcome all and raiders alike.
Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can get it to go in right. There we go. So it basically slides in like this, and then you put the controller, the Pro controller, down below. And so the idea is that you can do this. So I can basically game on the couch or on the whatever.
Cheered X100 and Diana birthday bits.
Isn't that nice?
Hello, Diana.
It's a nice little thing. So Lestat, yeah, I maybe I should link off to this. This one, if you have a Switch, is almost like mandatory. Yes, it is Diana's birthday, as noted. Why are you seeing a pre-roll ad? No idea, dude. No idea. I don't control those. Anyway, this is without the whatever little picture in place. This is kind of a Switch Pro holder thing, and you can maneuver it in a variety of positions depending on where you're at or how you're playing. But it's a great way of, positioning and using the Pro controller without having to hold onto the Switch like this. And I had a problem holding onto the Switch with the built-in controllers. I needed something like this. And originally when I got the Switch, this did not exist. So I needed to find something that effectively did that. Yep, we got a hype train. Thank you, Dan Drac, for the 100. You want one of those? Not in the Joy-Cons anymore. All right, I'll have to give me a second. Let me link it off here, since y'all are interested as we go into this hype train. Give me a second. I've got a few other things I need to show you from the raid. Stay Alive. Is Stay Alive still? The Stay Alive is he still there? Is the community still there? I will show you here in a second. I've got some other Star Wars stuff. Let me see if I can dig up that link. Oh, you are still here. Okay, because I've got like one more. I've got a couple of Lego things and then one Star Wars item to show as well. Let me go ahead and pull up the actual link to where I got this, assuming it's going to work fine. This is the one that rated very well. So if I go bang camera, hey, the free heathen, good to see you tonight. Welcome everybody, one and all. Thank you for helping make this a great start to an otherwise long day. Okay, so that's the link right there. It's been a long day. It's been a long friggin' Monday. So thank you for joining me on the hype train. Thank you, Liz, Joshua, Dandrak, and TC Jamie for kicking things off. So that is the link. That recent link is the link to the Joy-Con thing. Am I okay? Yes, in the sense that I'm alive. Yes, in the sense that I've eaten my weight in Panda Express. Yes, in the sense that I'm still here. But
some dude cheered X100 Monday. Can't trust that day.
No, you can't. It was a long day of administrivia, and administrivia is draining to me. Operations is somewhat draining to me. It's not something that I feel I can excel in, yes, but it's not the thing that energizes me. It does something just the opposite. Diana ate the pandas. We ate the pandas for Diana, actually. And she had some too. I don't know how much she had. Jedi and I kind of fought for it. All right, so since we got raided by a fellow Star Wars fan, and I know plenty of y'all are Star Wars fans as well, keep Chinga. Oh, no problem. You're a mechanic. Paperwork wears me down. Yeah, it's not even paperwork at this point. It's just it's process. And I'm not someone who handles the establishing of process very easily. So my brain is working overtime. This is case fresh Star Wars figures, case fresh, and some of which I get to open, including a Bib Fortuna. Now, I've already shown these before, so I'm not going to worry about like the screen grabs or anything like that. Thank you, Joshua, for the cheer. This is the Bib Fortuna lot. I do have the other ones downstairs, but I want to verify before opening them. I'll probably be opening them over the next week or so. The Lobot figure came in as well. Thank you, Joshua, and thank you, Fix'em Dude, for the gifted sub. Very appreciated. Immensely appreciated. You helped push us over into the next level of the hype train. Now, the next thing I'm going to show. Level 1 is complete. Thank you. We have the minifigures This is series 22. This is in. So I'll be getting through these. This may be the reward I give myself if I get through the end of the week, or as I get through the end of the week. Thank you, the Free Heathen, for the cheers. This is gonna be my big bonus for surviving this week. Thanks, Bricks O'Brien. Of course, Bricks O'Brien is here, because, you know, I said Lego, so immediately he got a trigger. He got an alert. I also finally got the Winnie the Pooh set. Got this courtesy of a neighbor. They gave me a gift card for helping them out, and so I applied it and ended up saving a good chunk of change on the Winnie the Pooh set. The Winnie the Pooh set I'm not really interested in for building, just the minifigures. Eeyore, I guess, counts, but like getting a Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger, kind of, you know, missing Kanga, Roo, Rabbit, oh, there's Rabbit, never mind. Alright, but Kanga and Roo. I almost missed Rabbit. Can you believe I almost missed Rabbit? Either way, Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain. The Disney Winnie the Pooh is not. And you can tell it's the Disney Winnie the Pooh because the Disney Winnie the Pooh has a red shirt. That is the Disney version of Winnie the Pooh. Red shirt. That is the difference, I should say. So I got all, you know, I got a bounty and a half here. But like I said, the Lego minifigure series, I'm gonna hold off. Was Owl part of it? Yeah, Owl was part of Winnie the Pooh. You're right. Hey, Asgardian Wookie. And shout out to Panfred Nudo. I enjoyed that series. Unbagged the full set last night. You're gonna love them. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Glad they're here. I usually buy the minifigures as a lot, as in like all in one, and not having to, you know, buy them piecemeal. The one thing I'm missing, and I mentioned this in another Brick streamer, Jake Studs the other day. The Video Series 2 apparently never really hit the US. It hit Walmart briefly, and even then limited release. So I'm missing the Video 2 series, which is a little disappointing. No Kangaroo, Owl, or Christopher Robin. That's what I'm saying. What's up with that? Well, at least they put Pooh in there, right? Can you believe it? I got Pooh. I wanted Pooh. It was on a wish list. What are you asking for? Pooh. Who doesn't want Pooh? Who among us does not want Pooh? Tell you what I need is another Vader. Yeah, that's what I'm printing right now. This is the Vader figurine in a printed solid Jesse PLA, just a black, pure black. This isn't the glitter version. I didn't want to mess with glitter. I didn't want to mess with any clogged nozzles or anything like that today. I just needed something simple and straightforward. Any parent of a newborn doesn't want any more Pooh. Well, let me tell you, any parent, period, doesn't want any more Pooh. And especially after today. Monday. This was an absolute... Oh my god, this was a Monday. I know some people joke about Mondays. No. Today was a friggin' Monday. I don't know if I'm going to play with that Pooh. I think I'm going to hold on to the Pooh. I'm not going to open the Pooh. I'm a bad Brick streamer, you know, as opposed to like Bricks O'Brien or Panfred Nudo, who open the stuff and you know, build it and stuff. I mean, I know this is going to be worth a lot. So I would want to get a second set at some point to open and build and showcase the 100-acre wood. Look at that. Is that a sticker? Oh my god, stickers. I can't believe Lego cheaped out on this. A Lego Idea set they cheaped out on. I mean, that's just cheap. Sorry. Cheap. Chris is just going to admire... Of course I'm going to admire the Pooh. Not going to touch the Pooh. Who's going to touch the Pooh? Can't believe as kids we destroyed possibly 100 Star Wars figure in make-believe wars. Plastic violence was fun at the time. As now a fan, it's appalling. I never got into that, though. I never went that direction. Whoa!
Rutledge just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Zach Rutledge. We got an Aziz Light. We're going green. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Welcome those a part of the raid. Welcome, you 3D printing fans. Like, I know that's exactly where the Free Heathen is. I find out people are streaming because the Free Heathen will tweet screen grabs from their stream. It's funny. Time for Palpy? Fine, fair enough. We'll do a Palpy. In fact, Palpy Emperor Palpatine in the middle of this hype train may have to do a charades. I think that's what's going to happen here. Let me go ahead and turn on the hype train drawing from Jedi and go get Emperor Palpatine, and he's going to do Emperor Palpatine's going to do charades. Good luck as we work through this hype train. Let's turn on the hype light here. Got it going. I will be back in a bit. First, I'm going to get Emperor Palpatine for you.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100.
Hello, my pathetic friends. I have come to understand that I have to do some kind of charades. Is that what's going to happen? The hype circle, this is what you get. The Eclipse Empire ordering. Did you hear that astromech? Did an astromech just go shooting across my sound barrier? Is that what happened? Just now? Am I wrong? Well, let me, of course, say thank you for Stay Alive, oh, now I have the hiccups. Thank you, Stay Alive 7, if indeed you are still here. This is for you, me sitting here. I've now graced you with my presence. Did you play me today? Am I a character that you can play in your cutesy little game? Is it? I don't know. I am printing, well, Chris is yes. Not just good, outstanding. Zach, you saw my Lego bricks, did you not? Sorry. Chris's Lego bricks. If Chris survives the week, he's going to open these. This is the ASMR. Lego bricks. He is not going to open his poo, though. He only has one poo. Just one poo.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100. We don't talk about Bruno.
Uh-oh. Someone's been watching Disney Plus. Alright, here we go. We have to, what is the charades? Okay, here we go. We've got at least one charades as we roll through a level 3 hype train potentially. Here we go. It is a movie. 3 words. First word. Here we go. Ready? Wow, Ian Douglas got it. Fried green tomatoes. That was fast. Adding points to another creator's account. Ian Douglas, if you're not following Ian Douglas and you are interested in a career in technology, you may care to follow Ian Douglas. Thank you, Joshua XP, for the additional 90 bits, and fix him, dude. Wait, I thought it was going to do the thing. There we go.
Fix some dude cheerdex 100. Fried green tomatoes.
Yes, frying those green tomatoes. They are delicious. Indeed, we are close to a level 4. So anyway, Ian Douglas is a creator here on Twitch that you can go to if you need tech advice in terms of your resume and finding a job in tech. So, I'm going to add points to everybody. That hype train is now over. We got through a level 2. Oh, wait, did I do this right? Yeah, how do... so many typos, Chris. So many typos. Palpy. Yes, I'm going to blame Chris for everything. It's all his fault. Okay, here I am hoping to collect my thoughts. You know, it's always so bright in here. Does Palpatine adjust the lights? It's always so bright. Every time I come back from that, oh, thank you for the stretch. Oh, I needed the stretch. Very appreciated. With 66 viewers. 66. Do it. Thank you, Kapakash. It's good to be back. What's printing tonight is, I probably need to keep one of them around here. It's a Darth Vader figurine. Like the ones that I've had, they stand about 5 inches tall. No articulation or anything like that. But I was going to do the black chrysanthemum and then decided not to. Yeah, the same figurine that I showed you last night, just in black. This is like a pure black. Black. And then after this, tomorrow I'm probably going to go with the black chrysanthemum. I ended up spray painting the Boba Fett's throne. I was waiting. I had to do some finishing touches on it. And it worked out well enough. You printed the Boba Fett Playmobil model? Oh, Coastline 3D prints, that's a fun one. So that's the one I did as well. I had to do some finishing touches on it, so it's drying again. It'll probably be, it'll be done tomorrow, after all areas got covered. It didn't come out, though, as well as I was hoping it would. Honestly, I was kind of disappointed the second go-around. At point, I feel that it did just as good a job at point 2 as it would have at point 1. So I think next time I would try to slice it differently if I do it again. Not that I feel some inherent need to do it again, because it was ample. It was everything I needed it to be. And going any deeper with it is probably just going to be like a law of diminishing returns, which when you get into printing models, just tends to be par for the course. So now I got these Joy-Cons to put away. What I thought was I gonna link you off to something else on Amazon, or just the Switch thing? Like so I'm gonna be. I may be trying it tonight. Depends on how my brain is. If my brain is still functioning, but it works. As if I'm sitting on, if I've got it on my lap, or if I'm in the bed. This definitely works a hell of a lot better holding on to traditional controller and being able to do different things here than like this. I as much as I tried, I just can't. My thumb does not. It's too big. My hands are too big. I need a more traditional or a quote-unquote pro controller. So that's the reason I got that. And it seems that it'll fit the bill. I'm nervous about it. Anytime something comes in, it's like you're not sure how well it's going to work, but seemed to rate very well. You like the Pro controller? The Joy-Cons are a pain. Okay, so it's not just me. It was just, I don't know. After today, oh my God, my brain is mush. Diana? What was that? Who this? Diana? Did you want to say anything? You what? On the stream because it's your birthday? Hey, Zach. You like the Pro controller? You found the Switch undocked more and more? Well, that's kind of what it is. It's undocked, but like, I can position this in such a way that I can play with the Pro controller like right up here. This to me is the perfect use case for a Switch. Why Nintendo doesn't make something like that is kind of beyond me. But I know some people were saying, oh, you can 3D print it. I'm like, well, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like, I'm okay not 3D printing everything. Like, fun little figures, fun little figurines, yeah, absolutely. I'll 3D print that stuff all day long. But, like, something that I need to work and want it to look somewhat stylish, refined, elegant, definitely not into the printing thing. Oops. Is this gonna... How does it... Sorry, I'm trying to get something. Gotta go, supper's ready. No worries, that Y-Wing guy. And a shout out to you in case it got missed. That Y-Wing guy and Zach. I know there are other creators here too. And if I miss, or if we miss any of y'all, don't get too upset. It's just it didn't happen. We can correct it. We can fix it. We can fix it in post. Not too awkwardly top heavy. Zach, I'll know more as I play with it more. But give me a second. I need to. Sorry, it's gonna get a little funky as it refreshes. 637. We can fix it like Fix 'em Dude can? Yeah, there you go. Right now, just at a cursory feel, Zach, I mean, it's definitely, I mean, because you're holding on to the weight of the Switch. That's the weight. But if you are playing, like, in your lap, it's a bit, I can see where if you had it leaning back, it would weigh heavily on the back. I mean, it's the weight of the Switch. But if you're in bed and you're like you're resting your hand, or if it's resting on the leg or something like that, it's definitely a lot more comfortable than the Joy-Cons. Now, granted, if you've got it, and that's the problem, is that I couldn't get it set up and then use the Pro Controller because I needed it like right there. This is exactly where I needed it. So I'm hoping to get into a position tonight and playing Tetris 99, possibly even Pac-Man 99 on here, to see, you know, how well it balances. And then, of course, repositioning even this such that you can find the right, the perfect position where you're not going to be fatigued in playing a game, and you're not craning your neck. Everything is really comfortable. So as far as I could tell, this is the most professional, most comfortable, fits like a glove despite being a third party, a licensed product. It works exceedingly well. The name of the venture. My glasses. I don't even think I bothered to clean my glasses today. I needed to, because they were a mess as well. Oh, hang on. I think Diana's coming. I thought I heard Jedi. Maybe not. Okay. Never mind. I hope everybody's Monday was... Well, no, I'm saying it was her birthday, so I don't know if she wanted to... No, it's her... No, because it's her birthday, and I don't know if she wanted to say anything. Oh, she did. Okay. How did she? I didn't hear it. Was she here and I missed it? Oh, Monday. Tomorrow's going to be a little more slow-paced, but it's still going to be... Oh, my brain. I'm on autopilot. That's the easiest way to put it. I'm on autopilot. Hey, Tactile. Good to see you. Good to see a lot of the 3D printing folks in here. Even the I was glad to see the Free Heathen here as well. Need to grab a print. Well, that's why I sit right in front of my my printer. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to leave. So my Monday was, here's another thing. While we're talking about Mondays and doing things, hey Fucho, I don't know how I feel. Oh, paint. Need to grab paint. Yeah, I can't read. Like I said, my brain is just shot. Someone sent a link to something else. Someone else is doing a webinar or something. I'm like, I don't know how, what, when, where, but not that I'm debating it, not that I'm entertaining it, but I do wonder if, hey, Cafe Consortium, good to see you, if I need to be planning a virtual event. I don't think having a physical event is going to happen again. But I thought, everyone and their grandmother's doing a virtual event now, and I know we're all burnt out on virtual events, but I'm like, I wonder if there's something that would be, a vertically oriented event, like a day-long kind of a series of speakers on one particular topic or another. I'm debating it. Like taking the Creator Advocate brand, and that's the former Vlogger Fair brand, and basically doing that and having events where people can, ticketed events where, like, one week the specialty may be, or 1 month might the specialty be Twitch, and another month it might be YouTube, another month it might be TikTok, and then focusing different platforms, and then just doing it like virtual events. And we did, like, my first event ever. Thank you, Bricks O'Brien. I appreciate that, Faith. I really do. The first event I ever ran was Gnome Decks back in the day. And so many people say, oh, I miss Gnome Decks. I'm like, oh, it was such a pain. And just to get people to spend $99 for a ticket back then, it was just a nightmare. It was hard. But, I've done events for a while. I've done webinars before on a limited basis, but never on a subscription kind of basis. So I want to try to flesh out a general plan, but basically take the Creator Advocate brand, and barring going to geophysical locations, because that adds to costs and problems, one on top of the other. My feeling is that if it's under a Creator Advocate umbrella, we have a chance to deep dive on different topics depending on the day, right? And then, of course, the model that I saw was another person who was talking about live streaming, like live streaming, professional stuff. And I saw it, I'm like, that was just, it was interesting, because I was like, I could have done that. Like, I could have hosted this. Like, it's great that they're doing it, but I'm like, I could have done this. So I'm like, well, if I could have done it, why am I not doing it? And I've been wrestling with this idea of creating products for the longest time. Something to kind of build on, and, something to offer. And I haven't had anything, and I never really had any success at building education. But in terms of hosting events and running events, I have had success. So if I could basically stage virtual events for creators, and create this kind of a loop, right? Like, whatever the cadence happens to be, it's a virtual event, quote unquote, easy to produce, but I believe could be produced year round. And my feeling is that, it could serve infinite people, and then you're as good as the people and the intelligence that comes in. And so, working on the format, this content I feel could be valuable. So, like, even if you were to attend, the day's event, right, and get the content that you're looking for from certain people. Like, let's say that's $99 with other bonuses, like, subscription, like free stuff, right? You get free virtual swag, which it would take time. It would take biz dev, but, lining up discounts so that you end up making, you could save money after spending money, if you will, if you're interested in being a creator. That's the target, is people that are trying to be creators. And so like, let's say $99 was the day. Then after the fact, because the content's done, it's recorded, it's in the can, well, you'd be able to go back and watch it as a ticket holder. Or if you weren't able to make the event live, that's okay. It just costs $49. So the content, that never worked with the event, a physical event, because once the physical event was done, that was it. That was it. That was finito. That was done. That was final. So, it kind of jumpstart something when I saw this. I'm like, I'm like, I know these people. I don't have them. I'm like, this is not, but running an event can be challenging. I would want to try to set it up such that it was just, it was cyclical, right? So that it wasn't just a one-off, one and done. Having a plan of executing, a year's worth of something. And so having different verticals, right? Like YouTube might be one of the weekends. So you may be interested in YouTube. Fine, you can attend that. Another one of the weekends could be, and I'm not saying it's happening every week. I'm not saying it's happening every month, but I'm saying they become segmented such it's vertical and you know that audience. One might be Twitch. One might be TikTok. One might be live streaming, which could encompass Twitch and TikTok and YouTube, but it's live streaming stuff. So like it's that kind of thing. I feel though, the enterprise is not it. I feel that we can make high impact and a high, depending on who we target and depending on, hang on Jedi, just a second, honey. I believe it is more feasible than a large enterprise doing something like this, because my plan is to take a personal approach and to spend time on it and to build those relationships with the people who come. It's not just, okay, that's it, see ya. There's going to be some secret sauce. Plus, I'm streaming, live every day. So I think that's the path forward that I've been looking for. COVID may have been the right time, but I mean, in the quote unquote right time, more people are now accustomed to virtual events, so it's not as difficult to sell. But I'm going to be talking through it. I've probably got the framework for it somewhere written down. It won't take much. It won't take much. And if I could turn things into something, if I could parlay one thing into something substantially larger, then that is a much happier path forward for me than anything that I have seen in the past. Bricks O'Brien. Okay. I guess we've already connected. I'm going to write your name down. I'm going to loop back because I gotta formulate. I gotta brain dump. I gotta look at existing documentation because, like I said, I've produced gnome decks for 10 years. Never lost money with it. I don't think you can lose money with a virtual event. You'd have to try really hard because marketing is where getting the word out to the people who otherwise wouldn't know about it will be the hardest part. But that's where you could set up potential affiliate sales for like people that would also be attending and whatnot. Bricks O'Brien, writing down your name, so I won't forget. I'm putting it out to the universe, but did that. Then I started Vlogger Fair. That was on the right track. It probably could have done better than it did. It's just we were out-resourced. Liz did a fantastic job, specifically with program management and managing a geophysical event. And to the point where Liz and I still talk to each other despite the stresses and strains of having produced events together. That's like the worst thing you could do. It'll break you. Having done this before. And then Galaxar, which was a ton of fun, but that was all like vendors. That was all vendor driven. So I've done events. I've done it. This is not strange to me. I think there's a way to make this... I think there's a way to make it work. I feel that. I saw it right away and I'm like, I could make this work. Like, there's something to this. There is something to this. Yeah, you can't break what's broken. That's true. So anyway, my head went there. Despite my brain just being fried today, I needed... Because my brain was caught up in administrative and operations and not ideating, it was more draining. So I needed this kind of outlet to re-energize, right? Not just Twitch, doing this kind of thing on Twitch, but specifically something to focus on, like a longer term goal for myself, for me, something that's personally satisfying. People constantly turn to me, Chris, you're a creator. How do you do X? I'm like, I don't have courseware. I'm not selling product, right? But I feel that the way forward into that is a regular cadence of events, and using the creator advocate brand. We have the creator that was the pivot from Logger Fair. Creator advocate on Twitter, still exists, and then if anything, would exist in the virtual space, and then most people would come to me anyway on Twitch, whether or not we shot something off separately. I don't know, but I don't know. It could change. It could change its approach. But my feeling is that would be incredibly satisfying for me from a career trajectory. Oh, thank you, Mark. Give me a second. All right, Diana. Sorry, I needed to. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. Mom gets to sit in the chair. Birthday girl. That's right. Okay, so everybody, can you please wish Diana a happy birthday? Can you please wish Diana a happy? Yeah, hang on. Let's.
A happy New Year.
Oh, sorry about the microphone drop. Sorry, mic drop. Diana's birthday. Mic drop. All right, there you go, Diana. Can you see that?
Yeah. Hi. Aw, thank you. Like I'm getting happy birthdays everywhere. Yeah. Happy birthday. We've had a delicious cake.
Yeah.
Super yummy.
Yeah, I had one sliver.
Wait, Dad.
Oh, look at all the green parts.
And
yeah.
we got. Oh, that's my favorite color.
Wait.
Oops.
Fix him, dude.
Fix him, dude.
Joshua
Happy birthday,
_XP
Diana.
_ cheered 100. Happy 21st
Happy
birthday.
21st birthday. How did he know I was 21?
Yeah, wait a minute. No, you're older than 21. We're already together.
100.
Like,
Happy
you gotta
birthday,
be legal,
Diana.
You can't. She's 7.
How old do you think I am, baby?
11.
I asked you this, I think, a couple years ago, and you said 16.
Yeah, old, decrepit.
Happy birthday. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday.
It's like a 1-6.
Yes.
Birthday wishes. I know, I was just kidding, baby.
Trust me, when you get my age, I'm
Rusty says I'm 64.
I'm almost half a century.
I'll let
63.
Dan.
Back 24 cheered 100. Happy birthday. And we also got fast food.
We did.
Panda Express.
Yeah, we tried their Beyond Chicken.
It was good.
It was so good.
Yes.
And we got.
Stay Alive rated us and say thank you. And look at his emotes.
Oh, how did they know we
Him.
liked
I'm
Baby
not
Yoda?
sure. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Look, baby, we got rated. Hi.
Yeah, he's playing a Star Wars game.
New people.
Hi.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you were gonna say, baby.
We also got little what's it called? Those little cookies.
Fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies. And they said, I am great how I am.
Yes, yours said you are perfect just the way you
I
are.
think mine said never let somebody else define your success.
And yours?
Mine said like something about expectations.
Or boring things.
What did
No.
it say?
Oh.
Live up to your own expectations of
No.
who you are.
No, don't let expectations slow you down.
Oh, don't let expectations. slow
Wait,
down.
I wanna.
Wait, honey, wait, honey, sweet.
Oh, like there's
Hang on,
something.
honey, you won't be able to.
Happy 18th birthday! Woo! Fucho the clown gave us a taco, right?
Yep.
And
I can't see.
He
'Cause,
gifted us. Oh, you're gonna send them so we can see the chat, I think.
honey, we can't see the chat when you do
Okay.
that.
Oops. Okay, you can send me that.
Oh, sounds like we got another
we
cheer.
got a cheer.
Avaline French cheered How do we X100. send? Happy birthday, Diana. Hope you are having a
It's
wonderful
not-
day. Amisha Yuplov, Amisha Yuplov, Amisha
Hit
Yuplov.
enter.
You gotta, when you say the name, baby, right there. Oh, it's Avaline.
Avaline.
That's you, because it's your
Look,
birthday.
what did Avaline say? Honey?
Avaline, happy birthday, Diana.
I gotta zoom in.
Let's make it big.
That's the thing, is like.
Oh, look at all the baby Yoda.
What? No, that's not a baby Yoda.
I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, thank you. Oh, look, she's in little porgs dressed up as Baby Yoda. Oh, that's so. What is that? What does Baby Yoda have in his hand?
Knife?
What
is that?
Is that a knife?
Yeah, it's a baby Yoda with a knife.
Go
It's just a Halloween.
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheer Dex 100. You got orbit around the sun. Way to go.
Yeah, another year older. Woo.
Yeah, I need to do a whole bunch of new emotes.
How old are you?
You know,
Careful, honey.
the
Don't
honest
push it
truth
there.
is I lost count. I could honestly not give you the exact... No, for real. I gave you the... After 30, I just quit counting.
She's old enough.
Yeah.
Trust me, after 30, you do stop counting.
You do?
It's true.
Like, is it 33?
I can't even remember. Like,
35,
I know I'm 48. I'm 48 now. And
48?
I'll be 40. Wait, am I 48 now? Yeah, I'm 48
Yeah,
now.
he's
49 this year. I'm almost a half a century old.
Yeah, I think after 21.
Yeah, you're not even a tenth of a century old.
Diana is 21 for life. Yeah, I think once you hit 21, then you just stop looking forward to birthday.
No, I'm looking forward to. I get an AARP senior discount soon.
How
At
old are
different
you,
places.
baby? What, baby?
What?
How old are you? Can't count that high.
Zero?
Mark
We stopped
H.
counting after 30. Yep.
Mark H said he can't count that high.
How old am I?
7.
No, how old am I?
Oh
7.
look, Stay Alive said, "Nice to meet you, Jedi."
No, I'm 0.
You're not 0.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
Is that who
Trust me.
rated us?
Yeah, stay alive. They
They
were
said,
playing a
"Nice
game.
to meet you, Jedi." It's the first time they met you.
Thank you. You can see me in my. You can see the vlogs.
The old Jack Benny joke. I'm 39 and
the
holding.
vlogs on YouTube, which has me and my. As the baby, me as a
Joshua underscore XP underscore cheer Dex 100.
Honey.
This is your 15th anniversary of
Remember,
being
there are people
21.
who are watching,
This is your
and there are
15th
people who are listening.
anniversary.
So we have to
Of
pay
being
attention
21.
to 2 or 3 different things.
Baby,
honey. It's
come
not
on.
just about
when
you.
you see the bits, you can say them. You can say
Jedi,
them, baby.
it's not just about you.
It's okay, Dan. You can tell us that being with Chris has aged you. You
No, it's
have
the same
not
amount of time.
spoken truer
It is the
words.
same amount of time.
First time chat from viewer.
Dead
Dad,
Prez? Yeah.
all I can say is Diana's hair looks freaking amazing. Oh, that's so nice. I actually need to get it cut. I want to get it cut sometime. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I've been putting it off, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, no haircut.
I need to get my hair cut again,
Looks
too.
fine.
No, I just got it cut.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll leave it. Yeah. But yeah, so far so good. Everything's been going. Just
I still think
Mellow.
Diana's day went better than mine. Diana's Monday went better than mine.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
I was literally like cleaning. I love getting my hair shampooed and dried.
I had to clean
I
on my
know.
birthday.
Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on cleaning
Is your brain
the
fried?
bathroom today.
Well, Diana,
I
the
love
toilet,
getting my hair
Diana, the
shampooed.
toilet kind of
Okay.
needed it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it could wait one more day.
But
Like,
if I would have seen
What?
it yesterday, I would have done it yesterday.
anyway, I cleaned on my birthday.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on it.
Well, Diana, your toilet
Someone's
was.
got a case on the Monday. Yes, Chris has had a case. No, what's bigger than a case? Like a box.
Yeah, but I knew.
Of Mondays.
I knew it was gonna. I knew it was gonna be this way.
What?
No, the Monday.
Yeah. Well, it's been this way.
No, it hasn't. This is worse.
It's your birthday week, Joshua XP. Yeah, economy size.
Joshua underscore XP
Economy.
underscore cheer Dex 100. Economy size.
Economy.
What's that word that? No, I can't think of it. Okay.
Lozenge.
Lozenge.
I've had a crate of the Mondays. Oh, exactly.
Aw.
It's. I'm telling you, I'm about to head in. No joke. It's gonna be months of a Monday.
Palette, yeah.
Monday. Like today.
palette.
Today was basically the beginning.
Aw, Diana is the person who introduced me to the concept of birthday week. I love it, even though Chris killed that. Remember when you killed it? You're like, no, you don't get a birthday week. No one gets a birthday week. And then I just get a day. If I'm lucky.
Oh my, I just get a day for my birthday.
What did Chris get you for your
God.
birthday?
We got Panda Express!
Woo!
And a giant cake!
Baby, Jedi.
Oh, she's sniffing to try to get your
Oh,
attention.
baby.
She's fine. She's
She
fine.
wants to
When she wants to
talk.
participate, she can.
Don't embarrass her.
I'm not. Ready? Up, bruh. Just follow.
Okay, let me go check on her. Because I actually care about
I do too, but she will
her
be
feelings.
fine. She will be
I
fine.
know, she just doesn't feel
Okay,
heard.
okay. Make sure she feels hurt. Ask if she wants a hug. Oh, were those my only stresses? Oh, if only those were my only stresses. I could dream of those being my only stresses. Do you need a hug? If that solved all my problems. Like what I wouldn't give. What I would not give. Not just for something, because any one of you could ask, do you need a hug? No. What I wouldn't give for just someone asking, do you need a hug? Solving all my problems. What I wouldn't give. What I wouldn't give. Thank you, Joshua.
Joshua _ XP _ cheered X100. Diana birthday week next year. Check.
Fair enough, Liz. I don't disagree. So anyway, why is this? It's stuck. Oh man, I'm telling you, I knew it was coming. Like I learned that about myself years ago. Like if I get caught in operations and don't have an opportunity to ideate creatively, it's something simple. It's something like mundane, but it can be so draining. And all I'm going to say is I will be developing new skills. That's the upside. Man. Yeah. Learning. Anybody who says that you stop learning after a certain age, like, no, dude. Not even close. Not even close. So yeah, Monday. Do it better next time. Well, here's the thing, T Mark. I didn't do horribly today. I feel I did very well today.
Aveline French cheered X100. Big hug from all of us.
Does that count? Do you need a hug? Oh, everything's better. If only. God, what I wouldn't give. What I wouldn't give for that to be the solution. Yes, that fixes everything. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. I'm just, I'm joking. Like, it would be great if, as an adult with very heavy adult responsibilities, like if that was the thing that fixed it all. Liz says, bravo to Chris for managing a birthday celebration even with today's pressure. I did my best. Diana, we knew we were going to get cake, prepared, got the vegan cake. It's a great vegan cake. Diana last night asked for ice cream. She wanted 2 ice creams with whipped cream. So this morning, before I got into my day, I went out. I don't know if she knew this. I went out, like, before I got the day started, got her ice cream. I don't even think I'm going to have, I don't have for ice cream. It's going to be gone by tomorrow. Whipped cream. And then tonight she asked for Pan Express, so I went out and picked that up too, so. Relatively easy, but it's about as much as my brain could handle today. Because it was just not. Ugh, brain. It's just, the thing is just the smallest things. They just add up. Randy P 1970 I'd say your best teacher is your last mistake. That is more than fair, Randy. And by the way, thank you for following. I think you started following me yesterday. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I Lord knows I've made plenty of mistakes. But, I'm also a glutton for punishment, because there's so many times that I feel I could do better, and I push myself beyond, because I feel like I need to try to do it better, because I'm looking to do it better, not because out of some twisted sense of perfection, but just knowing that it could have been done better, you know? And so I have not repeated mistakes, but I've tried to iterate on oversights in the past. Pain is an old friend. Yeah, I've learned. Did the panda cook the food? If it did, I didn't see it. It was in the back. Mark says, I work in IT many years ago, worked at Verizon. There was a pool climber strike. They told us we would have to start doing that. We just laughed in their face. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have to face that stress. No one's asked me to climb a pool. No worries. Glad you found the channel, Randy. Very appreciated. And welcome to the Play Shop. Very appreciated. I know you started following last night. Night before. But I think that's a very good statement to say. I say your best teacher is your last mistake. You got, learning and iterating and seeing problems. That's the thing. I think more than anything, mistakes have taught me where problems exist, and then doing my best to avoid those problems again. But inevitably, in every situation, you have to find a balance, right? It's not, oh, it's 2 nights back? Okay, fair enough, Randy. You have to find a balance. There's a balance that has to be struck with, a situation, the mistake you've made, corrections you've made, knowing full well that every situation is going to be different. If you just did the same exact thing over and over again, that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, dealing with different people, dealing with different circumstances. It's just like the events. Going back to talking about that, right? Gnome Decks worked. It never got the attention I felt it deserved. It never got the team that I felt it deserved. But it was all a matter of we did what we could do. And, it for better or for worse, it made it as far as it did. It never lost money as a physical event. That's saying something. But I knew that, events, I wasn't done with events. I'm like, it's just too easy, but it's just like I was done with that kind of event. So the next event I did was Vlogger Fair. And I will say that it took 2 or 3 years before I was like, okay, I'm not sure if this is it. And certainly not, as much as I vlogged, we were not the type of vlogger to host that type of event. It would have had to have been a bigger vlogger. And even trying to pivot, it was too little, too late. I didn't have the answers to those questions. So at least at that point. And then Galaxar was fun. So they may have been events, but every mistake or every issue or every shortcoming that I ran into with previous events played well into other events. So like I knew going into other events what to expect, as opposed to never having done something before, which can be stressful in its own right. But when that's compounded by the stress of an event, the strain of an event, with an event, you do everything you possibly can to mitigate problems. Everything you possibly can to mitigate problems, knowing full well, there are some really bad scenarios that could come out of it. But I know that it's something that's worked well. It's something that's been kind of fun to build up to. I like the act of creating events and producing them and being a part of people's stories that way. And I think that's where I kind of keep my head is now pointed that direction. But it was only because I've done it before. If I've never done it before, it would be a little more challenging to do, right? Doing a live stream, I've done this for ages. But even doing the first one was easy. It was comfortable. I've always been comfortable in front of the camera. But it's not just about learning from your mistakes, but knowing what your mistakes were, not just so you don't repeat them, but to know how to handle them. Because inevitably you're going to run into the same problems or similar problems. And there's only so much you can do to mitigate one thing or another. Diana? I heard Jedi sniffling outside. Jedi? They were at the top of the stair. I think I mentioned ice cream, and they heard me say ice cream, and ice cream will probably make everything better. What type of categories would you have for your virtual event? Well, big fan. I can't really define it yet. I've got to map it out. I got to go high level on it. But I feel that it should be something that could be repeated on a monthly basis eventually. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. Because the beautiful thing about virtual events is you don't have to worry about venues. Like, it's all online. Contingencies and everything. It's all online. The only thing you have to worry about is internet connections, working or not working. But it's doubling down on the intelligence. It's doubling down on the knowledge that's shared, and then building those packages so that we could go to, let's say, a TubeBuddy and say we'd like to negotiate something where we can, the people who sign up get a special discount, and then we could do that to 25, 50 different vendors who are in the creator space, and work out a deal with them such that the people who sign up get more than they're giving, right? But my feeling is it would have to be under the creator umbrella. I think there are many different ways of doing it. Platform strategies being one, like YouTube, Twitch. I wouldn't go as far as to say Twitter, TikTok, right? Platform strategies. Then you've got other kind of strategies like live streaming versus video, like video, let's say video production, or I don't know what that, media production, or independent production, or whatever it happens to be. So you figure out these things where you're going to get a wide swath of people who would be interested in that topic or category, and then you learn more about, what people are more interested in and less interested in, and then you could potentially double down, whether it's breakout sessions or one-on-ones or what have you. Then I would also like to try to fit, I don't think 3D printing fits in there, but it would be kind of fun to do a virtual event, a maker-creator virtual event, but just invite people who 3D print and do content and talk about their strategies and talk about, and I think that's a category, which would be, I think, kind of a fun little thing. I'd like to do it'd be a 3D printing virtual event, where I'd be, bringing in people, like Uncle Jesse and Joel and Barnacles, who doesn't really 3D print so much anymore. Hey, what's up? Awesome. Did you get your hug? Did that fix it?
I asked her, she said I heard her feelings, and you said everything's about you.
Well, it's true.
And I said, what do you think that he meant by that? And she said that I'm not important.
No.
I know, but I explained to her. And then we sang the Daniel Tiger. Yes, it's not your birthday. What can you do?
That's a Daniel Tiger?
Birthday party.
What? That's a Daniel Tiger song?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's hard.
Facebook? Yeah, that's a good...
And someone's birthday.
Uh-huh.
You kind of
It's not about you. It's about them. Well, no, but when we're sitting in front of the stream, hun, we got people who are chatting and interacting, so we can't just pay attention to the people in this room. We got to pay attention to them. Because if it was just... imagine if it was just them listening to us and there was no interactivity, they wouldn't tune in. They wouldn't be interested. If someone... Here's a tip for you. My number one streaming tip for you, Jedi, is if all you're interested in is playing a video game and interacting with this screen or this screen, you're ignoring the people who are watching. And those are the people who matter.
There are a lot of successful people that do that.
Ignore people?
No, or don't they? Some people don't look at the chat or something.
Well, they can't at that point because they haven't scaled.
Like
But
Tetris.
I feel like
Yeah, because Tetris in the apartment.
this is not good. Dark Toy Lord, thank you for subscribing with Prime.
Just resubscribed for 6 months.
Dark Toy Lord, I got some stuff. Since Dark Toy Lord is here, if I survive this week, I'm going to put together the minifigure Series 22, either Friday or Saturday. I also got the Winnie the Pooh set. I'm not going to open because who wants to open Pooh? And also got the Darth Revan Archive Wave figure. Darth Revan. Always good to have an extra Darth Revan. And also got another box, and I'll be getting through them because I've got some to open and some to keep in the box. But the Bib Fortuna wave of the vintage collection, because there were like 6 originals in there. So TVCs, which I'm very excited about, the opening those. And then I was just holding this up. This is a Switch controller holder. So the idea is you take off the Joy-Cons and then position this, and then play. So Dark Toy Lord, I toyed out. Oh, all right. And then I'm looking at the printer, and I feel I need to adjust it again. It's off kilter, but I love Prusa in the sense that I think it corrected. It auto-leveled the bed somehow. Because it's working, whatever it is, but I can see that there's definitely something that's off. I need to get myself a cement slab. Very cool. It is. It was a good day. Oh yes, and I forgot one more thing. A calendar, wall calendar that's got the it's like the old Star Wars figure. This was on sale on Amazon. Darth Revan, Frank Drebin. A Darth Revan, not Drebin. Definitely a difference. Hey, Evil Kron. There's Stay Alive 7 rated us too. Stay Alive 7. Am I following? I'm not sure if I am. I'm not. And they're playing. Are they? Yeah, they're mostly KOTOR. Or just the Old Republic. All right, we'll give them a follow. Because I appreciated that raid. I probably have to learn how to play that game. There's so many Star Wars games I have to learn how to play. You still need to update your calendar. Still have your Mandalorian 2021. Oh, we get new calendars pretty, not regular basis, but every year. We already had one. I got it for like a couple bucks on Five Below. Would you rather Darth Revan as your boss or Frank Drebin? Revan, because Revan becomes a Jedi. I think Revan has more leadership qualities than Drebin. I don't know if I'd follow Drebin into battle. You just got the Book of Boba Fett wall calendar. It's funny. It's hardly a series and it's got a wall calendar. How's that gonna look? How's that gonna work? Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking forward to the next episodes. A couple days. Very much looking forward to that. Not that I'm going to be staying up late, but I'm debating after watching that episode, doing a spoilers chat on Twitter, and then potentially titling Wednesday night's video "Spoilers," just to talk about it. That's exactly the type of thing a Star Wars fan would say. Yes, it is. And guess what, Stendhal? I am a Star Wars fan. You came to the right place. Or wrong place, depending on how you look at it. So, I got some guy who, I think he means well. I tweeted out earlier, I said, I hate how the label creator has been co-opted and watered down to the point where it means nothing anymore. It's like, it used to be something where it was just, it was different, but now everybody's a creator, and like they're doing things that really I wouldn't consider creator, but they're being called a creator, because, I guess ostensibly they are creating, but it's not really creative. I don't know. It just seems so watered down. So my point is that it got diluted. And so someone came back to me. It wasn't exactly a clapback. He said it hasn't. Technology's just enabled everyone to be able to become one. The same as streaming now. Anyone could be a streamer. Well, I don't disagree that it's powerful. But at the same time, just because you're on Twitch doesn't mean you're a streamer. Just because you're streaming doesn't necessarily mean that I would consider you a creator. You may be streaming, but there are so many people who stream on Twitch, but they're not really doing anything creative. They're not looking to interact. They're not enjoying the community. They're just there, right? So someone came back on that tweet. Eventually I kept replying. I'm like, yeah, but it's again, everybody. It's everybody and all things to all people. So when a term becomes all things to all people, what does it mean? That was my entire point, is that I see the word creator labeled, or that label, on people who I would not consider a creator, right? So it came back, he says, it is diluted. It washed out, makes it hard to find talent amongst a sea of 8-year-olds. Yeah, but see, that's my point. But that is my entire point, is that it got diluted. And it's just like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. You could say you're a creator now, but I'm like, what does that mean? Like, it's so broad and I still think that the foundation, and this is part of what I want to, align the event values to, is like, this is who we think is a creator. This is who we believe. You are a creator if you fit this mold, right? You're a creator if you enjoy doing what you're doing. You're a creator if you enjoy putting things out there. You're a creator if you love creating relationships as much as you do, like, content, right? These are certain. I just feel moral compass is the wrong word, but just like the basics. Because I saw, like, I was on LinkedIn. Don't ask me. I'm like, oh my god. Someone adds me as a LinkedIn profile, so of course I check it out. Or as a LinkedIn friend, I'm like, who are you? Have we met? Okay. So I'm on LinkedIn, and like, they launched some campaign, a creator campaign. I'm looking at every one of them. These all look corporate. Like, this isn't creator. This is not creative. This is, I guess, people talking about things and recording with video. But is that a creator? If you record with video, does that make you a creator? Well, by definition, anybody with a camcorder was a creator. Like, the medium's not the message. So yeah, I was it's been sticking in my craw for a while, but that was kind of like the last straw. I'm like, really? How is this person a creator? How is that a creator? They're creating. I get it, the act of creation, of making. But it's I don't know. I think there's something more to it than just that. I feel that the definition of creator, there needs to be more specifics to it, because otherwise it's way too nebulous. Same thing that's happened to the word maker. Yeah, okay, so Krusty, I'd be interested on that front, because, like, I 3D print every day. Would I consider myself a maker? Absolutely not. Nope. You say, oh, Chris, you're a maker. I'm like, nope. I feel I'm a creator, in the sense that I've created content, and I enjoy connecting with community, and I enjoy the process of connecting. This is why I love live video more so than pre-recorded video. I'm interested in sharing passions and interests, right? But Fix'em Dude is a maker. Like, he can model stuff and make stuff, and then I can print, right? If anything, I'm a printer. I'm not a maker. I mean, as much as I love Lego, that doesn't make me a Lego master builder. Like, I enjoy Lego minifigures, right? It makes me a collector. But just because I put a Lego set together doesn't make me a maker. Some people, I'm sure, would define that as something like, akin to being a maker. I don't agree. Yes, Amish Ace. Shout out to Amish Ace. I'm sorry if I'm missing shout outs. I got the Pooh set. I'm still looking for Video Series 2. And then I got Minifigures Series 22 Amish Ace. I'll be putting these together this weekend, Saturday or Friday night, depending on how I feel at the end of the week. Like, if my mind is gone, it'll be Friday night. If I have a few brain cells left, then it'll be Saturday. I do love my Pooh. It is true. My name's Bricks O'Brien, and even I consider myself a fair weather Lego fan. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely an AFOL. I mean, I've paid for Lego events. I've been collecting for years. I grew up with Lego bricks. Still enjoy the process, enjoy playing with them, enjoy building the sets, enjoy collecting them. Not all of them, though. I can't be a completist, that's for sure. And did we get a shout out for Bricks O'Brien, too? If not, I'll do that, unless a mod catches it beforehand. Yeah, thank you, Amish Ace, for the well wishes for Diana. I will make sure she knows. It's like someone that can make a playlist and press play is calling themselves a DJ. Kind of, and it just drives me nuts. Like, I have a different view of someone. If they self-identify as a creator, but they're not really, they don't fit some definition of whatever that definition is of what a creator is. So I feel like I almost have to go through and flesh that out. Like, this is who I determine, me personally, this is how I define a creator. This is how I define myself, self-identify as a creator. As someone who's been creating content and has been a creator for longer than the industry has been around. It's like someone that can make a playlist. Oh, sorry. The thing is, everyone who created a YouTube channel is automatically labeled a creator. See, I don't think that's right. Just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean you're a YouTuber. I'm on YouTube. I'm definitely not a YouTuber. And just because you created a YouTube channel doesn't make you a creator. It's like going to McDonald's makes you a hamburger. It doesn't, by the way. I love playing with my Pooh. It's true. If you had a 3D printer, I'd create content on Twitch. See, that's the thing, is like, I'm not making. I'm taking someone's file and putting it on the printer and then pressing a button. That's it. I'm doing some tweaking. I'm choosing my filament color. The black is, I gotta say, this is a printed solid black, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very happy. It's a very inky black. Very inky black. I feel like I need to print like 2 or 3 things with this black. I was gonna do black chrysanthemum. That's the reason I loaded this black specifically. No problem, Bricks O'Brien. And I don't mind if we shout out, streamers, constantly here, even if it's repetitive. Have to run. No worries, Avaline. Appreciate it. Makes you a hamburglar? Give me a second. I'm gonna take you out of the box, Randy. You are now out of the box. We have to watch new accounts, but you should be.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100. Hello, Burger. I used to be a cow. Oh.
Well. Funny. Thank you, Stay Alive. I gave you a follow. Can't promise to be hanging out all the time in your stream, but you may teach me a thing or two. Sometimes I like having Star Wars chat on in the background. Makes me feel less alone. Randy P1970, one of our new followers, says, I 3D print, laser cut and engrave, and CNC route plus do woodworking. I think of myself as a maker, not a creator. See, that's the thing. I would define you as a maker as well. Me? Absolutely not. Like, I just... Like, even down to the point where the coins that Fix'em Dude had a model for me, I gave him feedback. As a product manager, I gave him feedback, like, like this, like that. But he made it. He was the maker. I didn't want to call it a maker coin. I'm like, because I didn't make it. It's a creator coin. I'm a creator. So I was like, all right, it's a creator coin. Even though I know makers do maker coins. And I just would never be able to reach that level of proficiency with design as people have been doing it for years. Could I? If I put my mind to it? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not there. Was it a reference? You don't define yourself as a maker and crafter. Why is your show under the makers and crafter section on Twitch? Because I'm crafting. I'm not making anything with my hands. I'm not making something on the computer screen. I'm crafting. I'm pressing a button and doing something creative. Talking, hanging out, chatting about creators. But specifically printing. Printing, this is the closest category that we have. Twitch has come under attack for not having very good predefined categories. Brick building is another thing. Brick building is makers and crafting. It's not really making, it's not really crafting, but there's no other place for it. But that is the category for people who are into brick building on Twitch. So it's not about our definitions, unfortunately. It's about Twitch's structure for it. Big fan. Used to create YouTube videos about DDR, Step Maniac back in the days on Ustream. Miss my created content. I for a long time I really didn't do it. Create content, that is. I burned out. Like I realized I wanted to do something else with it, and I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know what it was, and it could have been the timing in the market. It could have been I always had my eye on being more of a publisher and helping other creators. It was a lot, but it took. I feel it took from 2016 to 2020. It took that long for me to feel like I had enough headspace. I was in the right headspace. I had enough enough for an outlet where I wasn't going to be taxed and drawn down. I needed to pull myself away, and that's what kind of pulled me back into live streaming again, and finding myself as a live creator, more so than anything. Live streamer. Everyone's got a different path. I don't think there's one right path, but I'm just saying, like, the people who do things short term, I don't know if I consider themselves like a maker or a creator. Like, they're just doing it because they're getting paid. Well, I don't know if I define that as being a creator either. They're doing it on a short-term basis, and the outcome is a specific goal, and then they're done. I don't think that's being a creator either. I mean, it's good to drive towards goals, but if what you're doing is goal driven like that, I don't know if it fits what I would define as a creator, how I would define a creator. And this is all, it's up for discussion. I am not, trust me, I'm not a dictionary. I'm not the arbiter of who is and who isn't a creator. It's just in my mind, I've got, this is what I believe that this is how it's defined. Because this is the way it's always been defined. Like, in seeing something like on LinkedIn, it just felt like they're calling it creator just to be cool, right? Even though there doesn't really seem to be any, it's creative, yes, but that doesn't make someone a creator because they're doing something creative. You only stream to publicly shame Amish. Well, that is good reason, Bricks O'Brien. Who among us? Let him among us who hath not done that cast the first stone. We gotta unplug the car here soon. Ooh, lettuce recall. Dole recall salad at Walmart, Kroger, Aldi, H-E-B, Listeria. There's a salad recall. Well, you're in charge. It's your stream. Yes, I am. How dare you? Huh? Twitch works, I feel, because the structure is not as predefined as it could be. Like, I think there's a danger in going down the rabbit hole and getting too caught up in categorization, where you may never catch someone serendipitously because they're not in your category, or you're looking at the wrong category. I think that's, for as many people that complain about discoverability on Twitch, I guess, I'm not going to say it's not been a problem for me. It's a low priority. It would be a low priority for me. Just who doesn't want to be discovered? But because the categories are so broad, it's easier to get discovered when otherwise you wouldn't be able to. So the onus is on me, such that when I'm streaming something, right, and I'm 3D printing something, to have a live thumbnail, if you will, that looks dynamic, that stands out, like the people that make people wonder. So people who are into 3D printing will often see that I'm doing something on a 3D printer. Whereas, as opposed to, like, if I go back to this view, I mean, you can see the picture-in-picture, and you can see this Star Wars label here, but it's obviously a person who's interacting, as opposed to, let's say, over here, you know, on the desk, or, you know, all four. It's like the 4 food groups here. Is that something like that? Thank you, by the way, for following. Got a couple new followers here. XD Tech 5000, and let me see if I can. Cy Jaxt. Oh God, I probably like slaughtered that name, didn't I? Correct me, because I probably messed it up. That's my job around here. I think do not underestimate just how tricky it is for someone to pronounce a username when they're seeing it for the first time. Do not. Oh yeah, my username will be easy. No. When you sign up for a username, sign up for a name, especially on Twitch. Sign up for a name that creators can read. That would be great. There's a shout out to Coastline 3D Prints. Another 3D printer here on Twitch. See, to me, discoverability is networking with other creators. Is talking with other creators. Branching out. It's why I don't mind raiding new people, especially if they know what a raid is and don't block people who join chat after they raid. Like what happened the other day when we tried that poor couple that had no idea what was going on. That was a non-raid. That was a sad raid. But I determined eons ago. Oh, Diana unplugged the car. Awesome. I guarantee she is eating the ice cream right now. I can turn off the upcoming alarm. TC Jamie says, Twitch name I really want, and that goes with my other social media accounts, is already taken by an inactive account. I would love to obtain it Someday, haha. Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Yeah, Papa Bear AZ, he reached out. It was a good raid with him last night. He finished his mod of a vitamin bottle. We jumped in at the time where he was doing Tinkercad. That's one thing I've got to like slowly get in there. Just out of curiosity, is the figurine hot while it's printing? No, I could touch down here. You don't want to get close to the top because that's the hot part. That's the burny part. That's the burned, charred flesh part. But no, it cools down pretty quickly. Kapakosh. I mean, there's some heat on the bed, if only for adhesion. But generally, you don't want to touch a print while it's printing. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. No, don't even do what I say. Don't do as I say, even when it comes to 3D printing. Because Lord knows, surprisingly enough, for as much as I've 3D printed, I gotta say, I haven't made too many mistakes. Like, I can look at something and go, I think it's gonna be this. Yeah, the nozzle reaches temperatures of 210 degrees Celsius, which is hot. It's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot, hot, hot. That's about 4 times as hot as, a hot day in summer. So it gets hot. You don't want to touch that. But that's what makes the plastic melt and stick to everything that came before it. I started printing this today. I was like, I think my brain was so fried. I'm like, okay, I need to paint the chair for Jedi to use. Although I don't think she was as interested after it was done. I'm like, oh, I thought you wanted it. And I needed to swap the filament because I didn't. There was nothing else that I needed to use in that color, or wanted to print in that color blue. I thought about printing a Vader in this color blue, but honestly, the blue that I had used yesterday, but it just wasn't as. I don't know. The blue is, maybe I'll need it for something, but possibly not. Now the black, this is the one I was gonna do, and I just my brain. This is how fried my brain was. As inconsequential as it is for me to slice up a Chewbacca figure, or print a Chewbacca, or find a model and print it, as little as that takes brain power, I couldn't even muster that. I loaded the filament, and I'm like, Vader, click. Great, click. So that's why I ended up with this Vader rather than doing a black chrysanthemum. So tomorrow, I believe, I'll be doing a black chrysanthemum. Even though it's definitely styled more like Chewbacca, it'll be a black Wookiee. Come on, that's black chrysanthemum. It's got to be. So I'll be printing black chrysanthemum in preparation, in hopes that black chrysanthemum shows up again in the next episode of the Book of Boba Fett. What color or shade of black was the Black Vader you printed that had the silver sparkles? Oh, that was Galaxy Black, Prushiment. That was the first Vader figure I printed. This is the first filament I used. But the problem with this, I mean, as much as I love the glitter in it, and I'll do soul glitter too, the problem with the Prushiment is that everything I would do like this, it's really loose. It's like loosey-goosey, but it looks great. So if it was just a statue or like a still item, like that didn't have articulation or whatever, then it would have worked out really well. Do I have a? I don't think I have a Galaxy Black over here. At least not right now. But this is I'll be doing a Vader in the pure black as well. So yeah, you can see the glitter in this one. Galaxy Black, Prushiment. It just does not work well when it comes to like pieces that come together. They're always way too loosey. Way too loosey-goosey. Way too loosey-goosey. As opposed to this filament, I believe, is going to stand a little better. But I think that speaks to the precision of Prushiment more than anything. I mean, the filament, it's like great. Like the filament is great. Prushiment filament, like A+. I think Joshua, it is because it contracts dramatically. it contracts. As opposed to the printed solid, which doesn't contract as much. So it makes it easier when I'm printing specifically with a figure building in mind. So the next, I'll be doing a black Vader. I may end up doing it tomorrow, pressing a button and just letting it go in the background before I do the Wookiee. Because I've got the black, I got plenty of it. I haven't used a lot of this one, but I'm more of a neutral printer color kind of person, or more dynamic colors, less plain colors. Like a solid blue, but like the Force Ghost blues, oh yeah, for sure. You know, whether or not it's because it contracts or it's just that precise, I'm not sure. I could speak to that, Joshua. All I'm saying is it comes together differently. The Galaxy Black, I've used a lot of it. I've used a fair amount of it actually. Learning how well it works, and it works very well. It is dialed in on this printer for sure. On this day in 1983, Fraggle Rock premiered. Oh, isn't Fraggle Rock new in another week? Aren't they bringing it back on Apple TV? Another week? This week? One of the two? I'm still not sure if I can get Jedi to watch it, but... Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Did I scale my Playmobil Star Wars prints? Oh, no, I just went with the designer scale. There's nothing really that I modify from the designer scale. And you can tell that the modeler, Itor is his name, iterated. Like, you can tell the early figures versus the later figures, because the later figures come together more easily than the older figures. I kind of wish he would do them again, the older ones. January 21st. Okay, I knew it was coming around the corner. Not that I'm gonna watch it. I may watch an episode or two, see if I can get Jedi to watch it, but oh boy, now I have the Fraggle Rock song stuck in my head. No problem. It's what I do. Dun 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 dun. Your cheap filament made the helmet antenna fall off and part of the rocket pack. Yeah, see, I don't print with cheap filament. I just don't. At least not that I know of. Not to my knowledge. What do I expect for the next episode of Boba Fett? Probably, you know, as weird as it sounds, we probably have not seen the last of the Tusken Raiders. It'll be very interesting. If we see Tusken Raiders in this third episode of Book of Boba Fett, then you could pretty much guarantee that we're going to see Tusken Raiders in every episode of Boba Fett. My concern, it's kind of a growing concern, is that we're never getting off of Tatooine. Like, we've spent so much time on Tatooine. I'm like, really? Can we... So much time on Tatooine. So much time. Because Kenobi. Where do you think Kenobi's gonna be? Loved episode 2. Episode 2 was fantastic. What I'm saying is, this might as well be the Tusken Raider show. If it's still... I mean, that's not a complaint. It's just, alright, well, they're a part of his story. If it's still... Because remember, there's only, 7 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett? You don't like sand? It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Kenobi, that's taking place on Mustafar? Probably not. We need to know who set the assassins. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, elusive. It probably wasn't the mayor. I don't think that was a fake out. I could be wrong. It could have been the mayor. You just don't know who to trust. Which is kind of fun. It keeps you guessing, I like that about a show that kind of keeps you guessing. You're never really... You're rooting for one person, you're rooting for one group, and something changes. Like, wait, whoa, I don't like that. You know who? Oh. Someone's going to betray... Well, I hope someone betrays. That's the fun of it. Like, if it was all pre-written, you want to see Bantha Milk? Well, there's still 5 more episodes. That's the thing that sucks. It's only 7 episodes. Like, oh, man. 7 episodes. How are we going to survive? Because Kenobi's next, I think, right? Kenobi's next. Ramping up for the Obi-Wan. A proud being Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maintains the suspense. I don't think we're going to see a second book of Boba Fett. I think this is it. I think this is just a one and done. They say, I mean, Mandalorian Season 3 is wrapped or it started, one of the two. Although, I don't know where the hell they're going to go with the Mandalorian. Now that Grogu's out of the picture, I'm like, how's that going to work? Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. If you think about it, though, the desert's one of the cheapest things for them filming. No, using the, what do they call it? The, Krusty, you know the name of it. The volume? Is that what they call it? The virtual stage? They can be anywhere. Super cheap, because you don't have to go on location. When's the time frame? Right after Mandalorian, so what, 50 years? After... Well, wait. Book of Boba Fett? No, it couldn't have been. What is Book of Boba Fett? Because it would jump times. It's obviously after Jedi. Mandalorian, but in the time range of Mandalorian too. The Mandalorian, I thought that was like 50 years. If not 50, then 30. I'm not sure, ABY. Let's find out. Book of Boba Fett. Fett, ABY. ABY, 9 ABY. Really? Okay, so it's 9 ABY. So, why did I think it was 50? So 9 ABY. So it would have been about 5 ROTJ. So how long was Boba Fett in the Sarlacc? I don't know. So 9 ABY is the answer. ABY, if you're not familiar, would be after the Battle of Yavin. That's the demarcation. So there's BBY before Battle of Yavin and ABY after Battle of Yavin. So if you hear me say ABY, that's why. Probably be more Mandalorian focused due to the Darksaber. Yeah. Mine 37388. But, like, after Grogu left, like, how are they going to pull that off? It was the Grogu show. Like, 90% of the merch out there is Grogu. We're hardly getting any Bobas. He's no good to me, dead. Hey, the Edge of Tech. Good to see ya. What are you printing lately? Look, everybody, it's the Edge of Tech. See, I don't think the Edge of Tech is real. I mean, you are on Twitch, admittedly. But you mostly stream on the YouTubes. Good to see ya. Are you bouncing around some 3D printing streams tonight? Is that what's on the slate? See, you can see me because I'm hanging. I'm visual that way. Printing another Darth Vader, of course. It's what I do. Just mine. What? I am honored. The Dark Troopers have to get more screen time. Totally agree. The Dark Troopers are awesome. The Dark Troopers need more merch. You want to see Grogu get his lightsaber? See, Asgardian Wookiee, I don't think they can bring Grogu back, like, in any way. Like, that's it. Like, that was the goal. No real merch, that's because there's no Baby Yoda. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's up with that? This is just more than just mildly annoying. Definitely have not seen the last of the Hutts, for sure. I mean, the Hutts were... That was a big family. It's a huge family, right? It wasn't just Jabba, that's for sure. That jacked Wookiee needs a lot more screen time. That would be Black Chrysanthemum. And tomorrow I'm planning on printing a Black Chrysanthemum figure, like the Wookiee that I printed last week, the brown Wookiee. I'm basically doing the same one, but in black. Even though Black Chrysanthemum's got, color and all that. Maybe I'll take some white out and go on his beard. and then figure out how to like make pointy shoulder pads. I don't know. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. Hut's definitely still out there. Oh, absolutely. They're not going to disappear. Yeah, it was amazing to see Hoojibs, Black Chrysanthemum, and Cammy. She had the perfect cameo. So, yeah. No, it was a fan-packed episode. It was a very fan-packed episode. If you missed it, like, it was definitely paying fan service. And I would say that you'd have to be like a really hardcore fan to know Black Chrysanthemum too. Even though I'm glad when I was reading actively that I learned about Black Chrysanthemum, because now I catch up on issues after they're all done, or after the story's done. So like whether it's a 5 comic arc or a 20 issue arc, I wait until they're done, so that way I can read the whole thing, as opposed to one by one and then forgetting for like months at a time. You got a new Baby Yoda Funko Pop today, the 10-inch one. Oh, the big one. Yeah, I grabbed 2 of them on accident or something. I was going to take it back, and then Diana convinced me, no, Jedi wants it. I don't think she's looked at it. She's got it. She got it in her room. I feel this is a story of how the Tusken Raiders became more than what they are. Yeah, Joshua, I think it's that, but that's, to me, it must be intertwined with Boba's story. Like, the two have got to be, like, tied like this. I don't think it's about the Tusken Raiders. It's more about Boba Fett and how Boba Fett developed as a character, less about the Tusken Raiders for the Tusken Raiders' sake. That's not the interesting part of the story. I mean, it's interesting, but only because of Boba Fett's growth as a leader. I mean, we're seeing that in after they toppled the train run by the Pike Syndicate. I guess the captain, not to be confused with Captain Pike, was voiced by Steven Stanton. I have his autograph right over there. He voiced Admiral Raddus, so he autographed the Admiral Raddus figure for us. I'm grateful. I got that. I also got Mr. Stevie's autograph and the Hasbro team's autograph on a Captain Phasma. Those are treasured. Getting an action figure signed, oh yeah. No problem, Lestat. Appreciate you hanging. Appreciate your support. Thank you for being a sub. It's awesome of you. It's incredibly appreciated. Every sub counts. Every sub is sacred. Every sub is good. Every sub is needed in your neighborhood. Every sub. If you know the song, it's now stuck in your head. Oh, did you get his autograph too, Stanton's? Nice. I have a bad feeling he'll be betrayed painfully at some point. Well, it's part of growth. That's the thing, is people expect, this hero's journey to be perfect, but your path to growth is, you're going to be, it ain't perfect. It ain't a straight line. I was reminded of that yesterday as I was thinking through, like, how the hell am I going to do this? And I just kept thinking to myself, it's never going to be a straight line. This is it. This is life. Life is this. Twists and turns. You won one of his giveaways. That's awesome. I got it right over there, or at least I should. At least last I looked, it was over there somewhere. I may have moved some stuff around. Oh no, it's over there. What do we get to see? What's under a Tusken Raider? I hope we don't, Joshua. I feel like that would be ruining it. I really hope they don't do that. I like it when people characters wear masks and they keep them on. Like, I don't think that they should be unmasking the Tusken Raider. Would you rather get a credit card with 10,000 limit or $1,000 cash? $1,000 cash. Because I don't do credit cards. I'm blessed enough. I've made it to almost age 50 and really not in debt. That I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that level of planning. So I've done that by living within my means and making sure stuff gets paid for and stuff is covered. right? Protected. So, planning, protection. Not living in debt. So, I think anybody would be crazy, because then you're borrowing against something you don't have, and you're gonna have to pay back interest. So, live your life as interest-free as possible. If a sub gets wasted, Chris gets quite irate. Every sub is sacred. Every sub is fine. Every sub wanted. Mine and mine and mine. One of the better songs to come out of Meaning of Life. Not the only one, but easily one of the better ones. One of the more memorable ones, if disgusting. Like, would you rather go the rest of your life without air conditioning and the rest of your life without deodorant? Dude, you've asked this question before. Someone has. See how much happier he is than when he started the stream. Mark, that's because I'm in my creative... my juices are flowing. Like, I don't have to think about anything. I'm on autopilot. You don't understand. I'm on autopilot. This I can do. It's when I have to do something that takes mental bandwidth. Like, it's like, seriously, I cannot overexpress just how much just how much that's I'm not an operator, and I can do operations. It's not where I excel, and so I have to work that much harder for it. And when I have to work that much harder for it, it takes more of a toll. This is one of the reasons that when I set up a system, and when something is organized, it drives me up the wall when it's no longer organized. I'm like, dude. Like, it wastes so much time. It's so much easier to organize and stick with the system than it is to just abandon it midway. Like, and then there are times that, you start one way organizing and you realize, okay, this needs to be redone because we're in a different point than we were before. That's a different scenario. It's when something should be organized, because then when you walk into it and it's not organized, it takes that much more time and you got to do it all over again. And that's a waste. It's a colossal waste of time. It's a colossal waste of resources. It's a colossal waste of patience. But without operational procedures in place, when you have to invent those procedures, or you have to discover what those procedures are, because there's no clear path to discovering what those procedures happen to be, in any kind of operational scenario, there's the creative part that as long as you're goal-oriented, you're going to make it. But there's also the operator part where you have to be prescriptive in terms of this has to happen first, and then this, and then this, and then this, and it's got to happen this way. And if you don't hit those notes, it won't happen. And sometimes it's difficult for me to work like that, or it's challenging for me to work like that. Different skills. Just different skills altogether. Oh, that's funny, Liz. That he sang the original song in elementary school, not quite understanding what he was singing. Oh, I bet not. Phew, I'd say not. Hold up, they delayed Morbius? What's Morbius? I don't even know. Is that a video game? Oh, it's a movie? Oh, it's Marvel? But it's not the MCU. I think that's Sony, yeah? Shout out to... Oh, here. That's that Y-Wing guy. The Midnight Smith. What do I think of what's going on with the whole Pokemon thing? People on Twitch streaming entire TV shows and movies. They're... how can I say this? they're ill-informed and they're going to ruin it for everybody. Horde72. That's what I think. I think they're going to ruin it for everybody. Ruin it. Like, there's a reason I don't play licensed stuff in the streams. Like, I don't even like playing music or clips or like voice clips or anything that could be considered something that could get me in trouble. I've played old commercials in the past and provided commentary. You know, my perspectives. Things that have been out of circulation and aren't being tracked. But like anything that'd be like, you know, modern, and even then I don't even think I've kept those VODs because I'm like, I don't own this. I don't own this, and it's kind of a gray area. And the last thing I want to do is get not just in trouble, but have something come down on me. All right, Chris Perillo, what should I print on the resin printer tonight? More Star Wars figures, Coastline 3D prints. Because that's all I would print on a resin printer. I need to find someone serious. I'm serious. I know everyone's saying, no, get your own. I'm like, nah, dude. I know I'm going to be able to find someone who loves printing in resin, and I would buy the models that I would love to see printed, and they could print them for me. Sorry, this filament's kind of getting caught up here. IANL, of course. Should meet fair use standards in the old commercials and commentary. Well, that's my feeling, but you know, you never know. And certainly messing around with like modern stuff, really dumb idea. Just really friggin' dumb. Have LM print resin. Ah, thank you, Ben. That's appreciated. Happy birthday! Well, it's time to celebrate your birthday. It happens every year. We eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. Hey, more. All the Lego people are here, seemingly tonight, which is great. More. These are some pickups here. I've got one Winnie the Pooh set. I say one because I don't want to open it. This is the one that I guarantee this is going to be worth a lot at some point in the future. So if I do build one, I'd have to get a second one. But I largely got this one because our neighbors gave us a gift card for helping them at one point. So I was like, well, what would I want that would go on sale? And this was it. So this is basically funded by our neighbors. And then I got, I guess Panfred Nudo also got his, but minifigure series 22. More. I'm still looking for the video series 2 though. I need the video series 2 minifigures. I have all of these. All the minifigures, all the minifigure series, I should say. I started like series 1. I was like, dude, this is great, because I was a minifigure guy, so it was awesome. I had that video's got on my YouTube channel. It's got over 1 million views, I think. Minifigures, it's garbage quality. But it was just, I mean, I loved, this is the kind of videos I used to put on YouTube, just garbage stuff. Here, hang on, YouTube, wait, Lego Minifigures Series 1. September 10th, 2010.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, 1.3 million. Check that out, 1.3 friggin' million. Bob's Burgers movie coming. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I don't really watch the. I've been going in and out of different shows. Like even Diana last night. There was like nothing, and I was just like kind of like trying to mentally prepare myself for today. And The Office. It was YouTube TV was showing The Office. I'm like, fine, I'll watch The Office. So you never watch this. Your AT-AT's getting away. Come back, AT-AT. I do have an Imperial Walker. Not just on the bed, printing, because it'll never go anywhere. My Lego Imperial Walker video on YouTube, I think, also has over 1 million views. Or at least 900,000. High six figures. And I wish we would have, and I mean, some people, like, said, no, don't do that. Like, you're just wasting your time, wasting your money. Like, dude, I've gotten more out of those Lego videos than I did on half the tech things that people allegedly remember me for. I'm like, oh my god.
Joshua _XP _cheered X100.
And it didn't say it? Well, here's the thing, Joshua, about the song. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace. They had to redo the song because they learned that was scientifically incorrect. So it was, now it's, the sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. It's a different song. Did you know that? They had to redo it. Because it's plasma, not gas. This is just weird. I'm like, that's good on them. Good on them. You breaking out those 6-letter words there, mine 37388. Did you know that? You didn't know that. It's definitely for real, dude. Not lying. I saw him sing it in concert. Like, what? They can't keep singing it because it didn't work. So Flansburgh got up there and was saying why they did it, and then it was like, but the sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. Not as memorable. The song, unfortunately, is not as memorable. I have that EP, The Sun is a Mass of Incandescent Gas. I've got it on CD. The other track was, I think, Jessica. Yes, we got a charades, but I don't have the what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, okay, I can do that. I can respect commentary where you're there constantly commenting and talk about what.
Loyal has rated my stream with 49 viewers.
Loyal, you came in at the right time. All you 3D printing people. First, let me get this out of the way. I am 3D printing another Darth Vader figure. Yeah, on my Prusa Mini. Second, we've got a charades. So you came in at the right time. We're about to do a charades. Thank you, the Free Heathen. Good to see you again.
Free Heathen cheered X100.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm checking my Twitter. I gotta check my Twitter. Hey, wait a minute. The Free Heathen hasn't screen captured me. That's what the Free Heathen, that's what he does. He, like, screen captures he has a screen cap. What am I doing wrong, the Free Heathen? What, am I not 3D printing enough? Is that the problem? Well, tonight, I've been showing everybody, Amish Gnome 3D, thank you so much.
Amish Gnome 3D cheered X500.
For that cheer. It's a wonderful cheer. I've got a Winnie the Pooh, but I'm not going to open it because I don't play with my Pooh. It's a Lego set. I've got a Star Wars 2022 calendar, wall calendar, styled like the old vintage Star Wars figures that I used to love. Then, this weekend, I'm going to be opening Lego Minifigures Series 22. These poly bags got here. I have all of them, all of these minifigures from the series at least. You like that calendar, Alberta 3D? It is on Amazon.
Moriamo cheered X100.
Thank you, More. Yes, it was on sale. I don't know if it still is on sale. Do I still have that on my clipboard? No, I that YouTube video is what I still have on the clipboard. Also got a Darth Revan here for all you non-Star Wars fans. Darth Revan he's not a Jedi.
The Free Heathen cheered X100.
At this point. He was a character in a video game that I never played. Thank you, More for the cheer. More also streams here on Twitch. A lot of Lego stuff, if not all Lego stuff. I also got a second box of the, not Lego, but the Star Wars Vintage Collection, including...
Dude gifted Alberta 3D a subscription. Fixum Dude gifted a tier 1 sub to Alberta 3D. They have given 233 gift subs in the channel.
That is a good person to give a sub to there, Fixum Dude. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So got a lot of fun Star Wars things. It is Diana's birthday, so she's downstairs eating cake and ice cream. I assume. That is just an assumption. It's probably a very good assumption. Ice cream with whipped cream.
Free Heathen cheered X100.
All vegan. Thank you, the Free Heathen. Appreciate that support. Oh, you're giving 33 for Liz? For Liz. Here to level 1. All right. It's a hype train. That means I gotta go get Emperor Palpatine. Hey, Sith Lord Brit. We gotta shout out everybody, which is great. Although the fact that we've been shouting out so many people tonight. And if I miss anybody in the process, again, I apologize. Revan was the leader of an extremist sect of dark side worshippers. But he became a Jedi, didn't he? At some point? Rip Fortuna, no doubt about that. Diff Frizzell. No doubt. Poor dude. 33 for a fix him dude. Alright, I'm gonna grab Palpatine. He's gonna do a charades. If you don't mind. I hope you don't mind, at least. Hello, you're from Japan? Well, 6 kids, thank you.
X100.
Great, I'm here in America. Big Jano here as well. Shout out to Big J. Y'all aren't gonna let me go, are you? I'm trying to go over here to get the Emperor's cape to do because I gotta do a charades. What? Yeah, hang on, honey. Though I gotta do this first. We're in a hype train. Possibly, yes. Ow. Watch out! Watch out! No. That's a little too much. I gotta do a charade. I've got to do a charades. Everyone, sorry. I saw someone say so. Mystery Goat said, didn't Revan find Darth Bane's teachings in a holocron and turn them into a Sith rule of law? The Sith rule of 2 was created by a Sith, although I can't remember who. Although I think that was that Legends? Possibly? Was that, I can't remember. But we do have a hype train happening right now. So we'll turn on the hype train graphic that Jedi drew, and where the hell is there it is. Just looking for the hype light. Yeah. There we go. Super exciting. Oh wait, that's not the drawing. This is the drawing. This is, you don't need it all.
Fix some dude cheered X100. Now with a poopy pow pie farty party.
It is Fix'em Dude, if that is your real name. Alright, here we go. This is, Amish Gnome 3D. Thank you.
Amish Gnome 3D cheered X650.
Very appreciated. You are quickly becoming the MVP of Cheera tonight. What was Loyal printing? By the way, did he decide what he was going to print tonight? More Star Wars, I assume? No? Something like that? What was Loyal printing? Star Wars, of course. By the way, Loyal, Chris wanted me to show you. This is, he linked off to a cupcake pan. What he does with all his excess filaments is, when he gets enough of it, has them melted down into these characters, right? So yes, he's got the Darth Vader. This is a thick one. Next time, maybe it won't be as thick so we can get twice as much out. So this is the thing that Chris was recommending. You might as well, like, upcycle it. So, use it for evil. Thank you, Big Sports Fan 2. Alright, here we go. Am I in the right view? Okay, I am. This is the charades here down the hype train. Assuming you can keep it going. We are currently at level 2 with about 2 minutes left to go. It is a movie. Really 2 words. I'm going to try to act out one of the characters. Ready? I'm going to act out one of the characters from the movie. Here we go. There, I was acting out the character. Did you see it? E.T. Very good. Schmidtech. Schmidtech got it. I think. Yes? Let me verify from one of our mods whether or not that was it. I don't want to award points to the wrong people. Thank you for following Who's Links And is it New Fates? Very appreciated. Schmidtech did get it. Very good job. Amazing job. We have about a minute left to go on a level 2 hype train. So adding points. Did I do this right? Add points to all, well, not quite all yet. Schmidtech gets 1 million right there. We are pleased with the Supreme Leader. You should be. That's what you should do there. Sitting there without your cloak. I've got my Vader and my Revan and my Boba. Yeah. Look, it's the Boba feet. Eh? Would you like to smell my Boba feet? Where do Republic chefs store their pickles? In jar jars. Big Jano says, Schmidtech says he wants all of us to have points. Well, you will get them. If we get, we finished the hype train. We got out of the station, at least. So we can add points to all. You get 100,000. That's not bad. It's better than a kick in the pants. Trust me, I could give you a kick in the pants, too. If you so desire. Oh, hey everybody. Oh, Palpatine forgot to turn this off. Lazy Palpatine. He also forgot to turn off the graphic. Palpatine. What was he thinking? Sorry, I was playing on my Nintendo Switch with this Pro apparatus that I also got. You attach the Pro controller, and the Switch goes up there. So instead of having to use the Joy-Cons like this, you can use a more familiar controller, and you can pivot and swivel, you know, depending on how you are. You wouldn't probably want to play like that, but you could play it like straight up and down. You don't need to look at your controls, right? You can just pivot it, switch it, swivel it. And the nice thing is that you could be laying in bed and have it in such a way that it doesn't weigh down, and you can more easily play. So this is the thing that I got. It's great. KOTOR is on Switch. There's so many games on Switch. I mean, Racer is on Switch, but even for $8, I'm like, am I gonna play it? There's so many games that I'm like, yeah, I would love to own it on all these platforms, but am I gonna play it? Like, is it worth spending $8 on a game that I may not play? I'm just not sure if I'm there yet. You're printing one of K2SO? What is this? Oh wow, that's for real. That's a big K2SO. That's an assemble yourself K2SO. Oh wow, it looks like it'd be nice. Let me know how it goes. Are you gonna do that in Resin, Coastline, or are you doing it in FDM? I'd be curious to know. Because the only K2SO I've done is the same from the modeler who does the Playmobil figures. He did a K2SO. But if that one turns out okay, I might be interested in printing that. Let me go ahead and save that to the desktop. He might be fun to print in this black. This printed solid black. Just pure black. Oh, in resin? Naturally. Next movie, AI. Well, AI is not on the... Well, I guess it could be. AI was another good movie. I don't know if some people didn't like it. It always surprises me. I'm like, oh, I like that movie. And then I find out that a lot of people don't. Whatever that movie happens to be. There you go, sir. Not down and out. Chris, it's not ready for Twitter yet, but sent you a sneak peek of the BR1 TT if you want to share here. Wait, what? What? Hang on. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's fun. See, that's... Yeah, I mean, hey, Krusty, yeah, if you want to share it, share away. Go for it. Yeah, go for it, dude. Oh, you mean share it, like, bring it up in the stream? Alright, I can do that. Is this like a hot makes thing? Are we hot mixing? Can I say it that way? Hot mixing? Let's see if I can play it back. I mean on the stream computer, that is. There we go. Just waiting for it to copy over. Alright. Give me a second. Don't know if this is going to loop. Don't know how this is going to look. But, one moment. We're going to do a window capture of... Nope, not that. This? No, not that. This? No, not that. Well, maybe not. Why is it not? Weird. It should have... Why is it not... It wants to pull in a black bar. It won't even let me... It won't even let me show it. Weird. Okay, let me try it this way then. Let me test. Go to desktop view. There we go. Yeah, Windows. There you go. That's this. I guess is a world premiere, like a. Looks like Johnny Five. It's a BD-1. Droid from Jedi Fallen Order. So Krusty printed and painted. See, I'd be afraid to paint it. Like I could print it, but like painting it, that'd be where things would fall apart. Yeah, that looks good. That looks collectible. It's BD-1 from Jedi Fallen Order, but we were calling the Imperial version BR1TT. Like Brit. Looks like Wally. Kind of. But the beauty of BD-1 is that you could skin him like different colors. Yeah, this is where I would start getting in trouble if I had a resin printer, because it'd be like, yeah, I want to print that. That's a good job. That is freaking outstanding. Do I remember the movie Short Circuit? Yes. Because I grew up in the 80s. That's wild. What are your thoughts on how there are a million streaming services? Well, it sucks for discoverability, for one. Part kind of a mess trying to figure out what shows, or in some cases what seasons on what platform. Don't want to have to pay $1 million to a billion different services. Well, I don't feel bad paying what I'm paying, as long as people are watching, right? As long as either I'm watching or Jedi's watching, and there seems to be enough shows on any given network, which is good. Like that, to know that there's that much entertainment. But the problem is, like, right now we're in a lull. Like, we gotta wait once a week for Mandalorian. Or, I'm sorry, Book of Boba Fett. It's gonna take forever to get that out of my head. It's always the Mandalorian, right? Well, he is a Mandalorian. It's Boba Fett is a Mandalorian. By the way, shout out to Alex And I know Alberta got one too, but Alex, Retro Pit Stop notes there's a website called Just Watch. It's not perfect, but sort of helps figure out what station or app it's on. I found a really cool website today too. I uploaded one of Jedi's drawings. You can upload a drawing, one of your kids' drawings, to this website. So let me pull it up. Wait, he streams? He slices. He dices. Look at that tomato. Just watch. It's great. I'll have to look at it then. Anyway, this is it's a service where you can upload. I guess I can pull up the desktop view again, even though oops, sorry. Where is this? There we go. So this drawing here, Jedi drew that. Jedi drew a still picture. And what happens is you upload it to this website, the still photo, and it maps it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we'll accept the cookies. Accept the cookies. Right, pasted. Create your animation. Get started. Upload photo. And then we'll go to the desktop. Open. And we're uploading the drawing. So Jedi drew this, right? Would you like to help our research? Sure. Even though I already uploaded. So it kind of crops it. And I'm going to stretch it out just a tiny bit. Next. Scan. And then for the most part, everything looks like it's the mask is fine, although might want to erase in here. Yeah, let me do this. Oops. Undo. So, next. So it scans it. You get an approximation of the eyes. Left ear. Right ear. Okay. Feet. Next. So then, what it does, it literally takes that drawing and it animates it. So it made this animation dynamically. Is that wild or what? I'm sorry, like my everything's off a bit, but yeah. So like you can choose a different animation, and then you can flip over. So you look, she's waving. She's like, "Hey, everybody," or dance. Yeah, take any kid's drawing, and it'll do it. Or you can draw it, right? You can draw something and it'll animate it. Yeah, this is a free service. So funny. So that she's boxing, waving, walking. Because she has long hair, it's gonna be a little weird. But yeah, like just I saw it on TikTok. I'm like, what is this? So we brought her elbow cam, her drawing to life. Sorry, it looked like garbage when I pulled it up there, but I didn't have it like the page optimized. I just remembered, I'm like, I should show you guys. That used to take 4 days to do back in the day. I know Schmidt Tech, and now it takes nothing thanks to a web app. And it's free, completely free. So I gave you the link, yeah? To where you can do it? Yeah. sketch.metademolab.com. That looks like what they do to a Disney Cuisine's Animator's Palette restaurant. Morning show's been renewed. Good. Hey, Kapakosh, thank you. Appreciate your support. There's a free service on Adobe that does that to STL models. Makes tons of poses or clips super fast. Oh, nice. Yeah, better than nothing. So, yeah, I found that. I was like, what? Loyal told me to share something with you, so it's on your Discord 3D Fun channel. Okay, Cookie, let me check. Here I go. All right. I gotta check my Discord, apparently. 3D Printing Fun. Purchase printers. Looks like C. Travis printed something awesome, too. R2D2 extruder wheel. Wait, will this work on my Mini? I think I saw someone printing this the other day. Will this work on my... Can I put it on my Mini? Yes? See, I'm afraid of doing any kind of modifications. I don't want to screw anything up. That's my problem. Mix ammo. What is this? Get animated. Animate 3D character. Oh, nice. It's great that they can do all this with software these days. They can do everything with software. Jeez. Same motor? Yeah, but where do you... I guess I'll have to learn, like, where to stick the thing in. Of course, then I'm afraid I'll dial it, you know? Like, no, don't mess with it. Don't touch it. Just look at it. It's there to look. It's there to stare at. Extruder wheel. So that would be not on the fan. Check magnet polarity. Apply groove magnet hole. It's just a magnet stuck to the motor shaft. I've seen a couple of spinning things on here before. I'm afraid of touching anything, but the sounds on them are cool to hear. Well, thank you, Cookie. I appreciate that. Good little tip. And thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm sorry, I missed shouting you out. Yeah, this is just plain black, pure black filament, Jesse PLA. I haven't printed with black in a long while, but I wanted to give this a shot, and I realized, and as I'm printing this, I'm gonna have to. My printer's a little off kilter, though the printer is running like a champ. The Mini is running like a champ. It is not. Things are not set the way they should be set right now. I was trying to dampen some potential vibration, and I may have done that, but it's not level anymore. I need to probably get like a cement block, a big enough cement block to place on my desk, scratch it all up. This desk is screwed. This desk has been through hell and back. Well, thank you, big fan. Don't know what you're trying to do, but I'll take yellow and blue bars. Why not? So, like, is that like a candy bar? And by the way, this Vader figurine, it's being printed at 0.2 mm layer height. So, put a piece of dense foam. I put I think the challenge of the foam with the Mini, at least, is the Mini itself isn't balanced. So I need to find foam. The problem is putting foam underneath it is because the Mini's imbalanced. Eventually, it's going to tilt too. Like, I understand putting a cement block down. I'm not worried about the sound, Alex, at all. Like, the sound doesn't bother me. It's specifically kind of trying to mitigate any kind of like vibration. And here's the thing: I have foam underneath, and maybe even with it being uniform, it's already the weight of part of it is sinking down lower. So I'm telling you, it's not level right now. But as I said, it is printing, and it's printing just fine. So I've got to get the right kind of foam that's going to allow it to stay level, or double up in the right place. Because I did the foam thing. I'm doing the foam thing now. That's how it went off kilter. I know some are like this, but as a vegan, are anti-meat and that animals should not be killed for food. Well, I believe that we get along. I mean, we had some great vegan chicken nuggies tonight from Panda Express. They were great. But yeah, I think we can get along without hurting animals. That's my opinion. Doesn't need to be thick. Even just one of those foam rubber anti-slick rug masks be enough to keep it from crashing your table. Yeah, because it wouldn't have to. It couldn't be that thick. Squish ball feet. See, the moment I go modifying anything, something could go wrong, and the last thing I would want, I don't want to make things worse. That's my goal. So yeah, if I did anything, a cement block, yeah, maybe with a small layer of, like an anti-slip rug. I know which one you're I know what kind you're talking about. Desk mat would be too big. I would have to like cut it specifically for this. Thank you for following Ants Do. This is a printed solid glossy black, and I haven't printed with it much. It was open, so I'm like, I must have printed with it at some point. I can't remember for what though. Oh, there goes Alex. Sorry, typo. I meant do as a vegan. Do you think animals should be killed in the name of food? No. I don't think they need to be. I don't think they need to be harmed. Need, as in need. Hey, everyone's got a different opinion. Even better? Why is this better? So apparently then you need to get a squish ball. Printer will be a little crooked with only these feet. If you want to be printer to be leveled. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like not having it level is like a little nerve-wracking, even with the Prusa Mini. What other worlds would you like to see next on Book of Boba Fett? I don't care. Just other worlds. Like, expand the universe. That's all I'm going for. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I would want. That's all I would drive for. Hey, D? I just called Diana D. I don't know if she's still listening. I ate my weight in the Panda Express. You love fast food Chinese? Sucker for it? It's been years since we had it. Panda Express had good lo mein. It does. We haven't had it in ages, and Diana, I don't know how it came up, but she said, "Oh, can we get it?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And they packed it. Like normally, the D money, yeah, that's what it is. Normally, like when you go to fast food, they don't give you anything. Like they hardly give you anything. Yes, Britt, I did the world premiere of BR1 TT. I was gonna say beat it, beat it, beat it. Get yourself an egg. They packed them like they were full. These the boxes were like full of noodles and the vegan chicken nuggies. Like normally they give you like maybe 2 or 3, like, and you pay way too much for it. So I was expected to be, just total rip off, but it was a pretty damn good deal. It was a really good deal. Chris has a droid in memory of my cat. I treasure my droids. My grandma used to take my sister and I to the local Chinese buffet restaurant as kids, had the best egg rolls and crab wontons until the health department said otherwise. Yeah, I know. Isn't that the worst? Like, oh man, this place is great. And then you learn, oh no, it's not. Oh shoot. The score is definitely lower than I thought it would be. Not good, not good. Really? 4 years ago? Was it that long ago, Liz? Really? It's kind of surprising. Feel like Chris is printing a pair of black pumps? Yes. Is the answer. That's exactly what I'm doing. Had to look. Sadly, the pandas near me don't have chicken nuggies yet. Oh, the vegan chicken nuggies. Like I said, though, we got lucky. Like, they packed it. Like, we got 3 of them. And Dinah did some kind of coupon thing, and it was crazy. I'm like, dude, this is it's a lot. It's a lot. So you may not be as lucky. Hell, next time we order there, we may not be so lucky. But for $50, like, which, it's like, okay, it's $50, but, birthday dinner, not a big deal. And I think we all ate our fill. They were a little spicy, but we didn't really have another option. But it was packed. I think we got like we got twice our money's worth. Veganism aside, would you rather drink an entire glass of expired chunky milk or an entire bowl of moldy strawberries? Moldy strawberries, because I can't stand milk. I could never stand milk. Ever. I can't remember a time where I liked milk. Apart from chocolate milk. In things you can't tell. But, like, on its own, yeah, not so much. Not so much. We are going to be rating someone who sent me a gift. J Hobo. A carver. Gonna give him a raid. And I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's tumbling rocks. We owe J Hobo. He carves hobo nickels. He sent me the Grogu hobo nickel, which was an amazing gift that I'm sure Sith Lord Brit is very, very, very jealous of. Incredibly jealous of. Reminds me of a sandwich shop. Yeah, businesses are very fun. Takes a balance. Hey, D. Randolph. You'll be happy to know I am printing with printed solid. Britt was very impressed with this color, too. It's a very glossy black. It is not the, soul glitter. Soul? What is it? Black soul glitter. It's just straight up black. Because it was one I found, and it was one that I already had open. So I'm doing some Vader stuff on it. Because why not? Especially...
Hyenaplus rated my stream with 6 viewers.
Especially when we get rated by someone like Hyena Plus. Thank you so much for the raid. It's very appreciated. What were you working on tonight? What were you doing? What were you having fun with? Let's see here. So the channel description is this. Hello. Or I'm sorry. Hey. It doesn't say hello. It says hey. Welcome to the channel. This is Hyena Plus, an avid role player and horrible artist, probably a better artist than me. I'm going to be playing D100 Dungeon, a game by Martin Knight. It's a solo adventure RPG where your fate is decided by the roll of the dice. Join me Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays to watch the fun. And now they have rated me. So, D100 Dungeon. I've never heard of that. And by the way, shout out to the local brick shop as well. another streamer here on Twitch, someone who also sells Lego bricks, which is awesome. If I ever go down that rabbit hole, I will go broke. But Hyena Plus, that's awesome. I had a guy ask me today, a guy at work asked me, hey, have you ever done D&D? I'm like, no. When I was a kid, everyone back in the 80s thought that D&D was going to
The local brick shop gifted Hyena Plus a subscription. The local brick shop gifted a tier 1 sub to Hyena Plus. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Well, thank you, the Loyal Brick Shop. And speaking of the Loyal Brick Shop and bricks, I've been doing this every time I see a brick streamer that I know pop in. It's been a busy evening, let me say. Like, Mondays apparently is Twitch night. Got a few bricks today, amongst other things, naturally. But Series 22 is finally out. So I got those poly bags. I'll be opening these this weekend at some point. That is the goal, as kind of a reward for getting through this week, which is... it's going to be a week this week. Today is going to be... this week is going to be a week of Mondays. That's my feeling. We'll find out tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode. I also got, finally, I used a gift card given to us by a neighbor to get the Winnie the Pooh set. I'm not going to open it, despite it having these minifigures that I want, and I have now, ostensibly. But not going to open it because I do not believe in playing with my poo.
The local brick shop gifted Scott Rotten 68 a subscription. The local brick shop gifted a tier 1 sub to Scott Rotten 68. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Well, local brick shop's just diving face first. Just that's Eeyore attitude, right? No, Eeyore attitude saying today was a Monday. Thanks for noticing me. That's how I should end every stream, right? Thanks for noticing me. By the way, I'm going to notice Dragon Goddess
Some dude
1066.
just gifted 1 subs.
Dragon Goddess 1066, welcome to the Play Shop. Glad to have you here. We need more dragons, for sure, even though I haven't 3D printed one yet. Fix'em Dude, thank you for gifting a sub. Inching closer, ever so closely, to the goal, the sub goal for January. We're getting there. I think we can make it. Y'all made me rejigger that last night, so it just drives me nuts. I want to make that goal. We will make it. We will make the goal. We will make the January subscriber goal, or my name is not Fizzle Pants Fart Bottom.
The Dragon Goddess 1066 a subscription. The local brick shop gifted a tier 1 sub to Dragon Goddess 1066.
Well,
they have
the
given
local
3 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, the local brick shop. And once again, if you are a brick streamer, if you're like me, an adult fan of Lego, you love the Lego brick, give the local brick shop a follow. Very supportive of fellow, because when I catch the same people in different streams, like the different Legos, that's how I know. Like, oh, I need to follow that person too. They're really active. I love that. And even though I don't do brick stuff every day, now you know, this weekend at some point, these, and maybe if I, am able to save enough money on a second set for Winnie the Pooh, another one of these that I'll be able to open. It's a Pooh figure, a Pooh minifig. It's just so exciting. Yeah, Dragon Goddess just pops in. You're all like, hey, what's up with this channel? This channel looks like fun. I'm into Star Wars because, let's face it, if you're watching this channel and you're not into Star Wars, I don't know why you're watching this channel. I do other things here too, naturally. Not D&D though, unfortunately. I will say that to Hyena Plus. I always thought it would be interesting to do. Maybe at some point I will join one of those groups and teams and do it remotely or something. That might be kind of fun. I'm a master gingerbread house assembler as well. Dandrak, don't rub it in. Wait, this is a Star Wars channel? I'm just now telling you. Yes, I'm getting around to it. I'm officially saying it is official. It is officially a Star Wars channel. Just FYI. Art Chappie, thank you for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. By the way, we do give shout outs to the people that we know are streaming on Twitch. I'm a big believer in supporting creators of any kind. They don't have to be like my kind. I mean, certainly, if all I was interested in was other Star Wars or Lego creators or other 3D printing people, like, it would be a very boring Twitch experience for me. It's actually a Muppet channel, but it's disguised as Star Wars. It might be. I want a Muppet. There was a Lego Ideas Muppet set that was once pitched. The closest we have, of course, is the Sesame Street set, and I have that, but it's staying in the box. Because I have to, for those types of sets, it's like they're going to be very, very wanted years from now. Those bigger sets, those expensive sets. Locals, the hub for a fantastic community of Lego people. It's funny. I did Lego streaming. Like, you want here? Hang on. Let me show you how long ago. I mean, my account, my Twitch account is like 14 years, but even though my Twitch account is 14 years old, I didn't really start streaming on Twitch like dedicated until last year. Last year was like about to this day was when I really doubled down on Twitch, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing live streaming. I love live streaming. Twitch is going to be my platform. But I used to stream on Ustream back in the day, and did not D&D. Maybe I gotta watch Hyena Plus. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta watch more of them to figure it out without feeling like a total outsider. And I know they have like Star Wars RPGs that I could have fun with too. Maybe that would be just as much fun for me playing Star Wars RPG. It's not exactly Dungeons or Dragons. There could be Dungeons and Dragons though. Death Star Live Perillo. Let's see if I can find the video on YouTube. Okay, this is me. How many views does this thing have? No. Hang on. Death Star Chris Perillo. This thing, I think it's got like 1 million views. My review of the Death Star Lego set back in the day, 600,000 views on YouTube. 12 years ago.
Watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing.
Yeah, shut up, Chris. This was me 12 years ago, live, and I don't know if this was live streamed, but I did live stream the build. Let me see if I can find those clips, any of the clips. Death Star Lego Chris Perillo. Because I built it. I live streamed it. Okay, someone else uploaded to a couple people uploaded to their own channels, which I didn't care about. I'm like, let them upload. I don't care. Give me a second.
Dandrak24 Cheerdex 100. Oh, I forgot to tie. The gingerbread house fail stream was a shot of much needed levity while my dad was losing his fight with cancer. Tie for the laughter that night.
Oh, Dandrak, I'm so sorry. I'm glad to have been a part of that, but man, not the way I would want to be a part of it. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to have added levity, if nothing else. Hyena Plus notes the Star Wars RPG system is actually pretty great. Oh, good to know. Well, like I said, I have a feeling it's going to happen one of these days. I just don't know. I'm not, like, seeking it. It's not something that I'm looking to master, because I know it would suck me in. I would die. Like, my time would just disappear. DeFrizel says, you never streamed via the Flash plugin on Justin TV. That was fun and janky. Probably did briefly, and then I was like, I can't do this. So anyway, there's someone who had clipped that. Someone who did a time lapse on it. I let him. I didn't care what clips got uploaded to YouTube. It didn't bother me at all. The ones I have are mostly one-shot games. Oh, for Star Wars related D&D games? Fair enough. Go for it. Back then, Chris was too cool for high school. No, I was perfectly cool for high school. Everything beyond that, not so much. I wasn't even cool for that. I was lack of cool for high school. I was opposite of cool for high school and college. It was only until after school. That's when I got, well, I wouldn't say cool, but one shots mean you don't spend days on your campaign. That was my feeling. That was what I thought, which is fine. Like something short, something easy. Something quick, something simple. Works for me. But I have a feeling I would need to do it with fellow, like, Star Wars fans in a stream, a group stream. And have fun like that. That would be a total blast. That would be a blasty blast. Oh, wait. What's this? Give me a second. There are plenty of you. It can happen. It's just finding it, you know? Finding the opportunity. Finding the time, right? And the inclination. Because like I said, my concern is going down the rabbit hole with any of this stuff. It's why I don't pick up a lot of new things. Because I know how I can get. And, you know, especially if I enjoy it. And I don't honestly, I don't pick up a lot of new hobbies. I don't. It does happen every so often, right? It takes a while to kind of push me over that hump, you know? And that would certainly take time, right? Maybe, and I keep saying, maybe if Jedi's older, you know, and there's someone else to play with, because I don't think that'd even be something that Diana would be interested in. I'm more than confident. Pissing our parents off, dialed into our local library, downloading Doom on 42 floppies made us cool. Yes, even though I never did that. I did play Doom 2 over a college network, over a modem. IPX, SPX was the protocol. Saw a great article. The metaverse is both. It's called the internet. Yeah, you know, I try to cut through a lot of the marketing hype around that kind of thing. I think the idea of the metaverse has been here for a long time. It's the question of what technology is going to bring it to the forefront, and whether that's kind of a combination of software and hardware and service. I think that kind of experience is coming. I really do. I just don't know how fast. Like, it's going to take, like, ubiquity in the sense that I put on my goggles, and because this is the way it's going to be, like, or prescription lenses or whatever, and I'm in it. I'm immersed, but I can still see things around my room, right? Metaverse has been around for eons, at least as far back as Second Life, and Second Life's still going too. That I know of, it's still going. People still make money with it. Richard Pitstop asks, "Have I tried any of the Star Wars games on Oculus Rift?" Have not, though. That would be the reason I'd get an Oculus Rift. I haven't picked up VR. The reason I like the Oculus Rift is that it's they call it headless, where you don't have to connect it to a PC. I'm a big fan of that. But I just keep thinking, next generation, next generation, next generation. It'll get easier. It'll get faster. It'll get better. But I know of it. I do know of it. But again, like I said, I've never accommodated that kind of thing. I was never much of a gamer. Because inevitably, if I get pulled into a game, I will play it. Which is great, if you want to play a game. But then you get sucked into it. It's one of the reasons I like playing Tetris, is I can pick it up and I put it down, right? And every so often playing a game like Jedi Fallen Order, where I can pick it up, play through it, and then be done. Or now that, you know, you can do that kind of thing on Twitch, it's a little easier. It's like, oh, well, when I go to play those games, I'll just do them when I'm on Twitch, right? Kind of kill two. So those streams, you're probably going to hate when I'm gaming. But, you know, when I want to play a game, K2SO about to go down. Awesome! Coastline 3D prints. You gotta let me know how it turns out. I'd be curious to know if it would work on FDM, too. Oh, by the way, the Vader is about done. Vader's got about 14 minutes to go. Not that I was planning to stay up, you know, this late with everybody, but y'all kept it going. When the chat is hopping, you know, I stay engaged. It's easier to answer questions, to talk. I never played Pokemon Go. I know a lot of people did, but I never did. Did I ever play Tetranet? Yes. Briefly. I've played people head to head with Tetris, and I suck at it. That's why I don't do it so much anymore. It's like, oh, everyone's better than me. It's fun, but hey, Isaac. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm 3D printing, geeking out, answering questions, interacting. January sub goal is stuck at 310. It is, because it takes more. Because I can't move it. I can't force anybody to become a sub. Either you do, or you get lucky, and someone gifts you a sub. But it's not on me. It's just my job to press a button and go live. Thank you for following, Demetrius. I think my account is older than yours. Let's see here. Account age 14 years. Yes, 14 years, 5 months, 8 hours ago. Working on my 15th year this year. 15th year. Loyal says I have an addictive personality, so I have to intentionally avoid something. Yeah, Loyal, I'm the same way. Like, I realize, I'm going to get pulled in. Like, that's great, but, like, I will get lost. It's fun, but all the more reason I'm glad I never really went... Well, my life would be different had I stayed with video games. I mean, I'd probably be far better off, because video games are now a thing, right? And they didn't used to be. So, yeah, I'm careful about that which I do. Now, 3D printing I thought would be kind of fun. And it turns out it is. It's great. It's a blast. You beat me, John. How old are you? 2007. So you're definitely... John, you are definitely just in TV days. Addicted to streaming and 3D printing. Well, I wouldn't say I'm addicted to 3D printing. I think if I bought, like, 44 3D printers, you know, and, like, my whole life revolved around it, then I would say I was probably addicted to it. I enjoy it, but I can't say that it rules my life. It's not something that, you know, I mean, I look forward to doing it, but I guess it's a hobby, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it doesn't really, Dragon Goddess, thank you. Appreciate meeting you as well. I stream live every night, 6 p.m. Pacific, so I'm always around, inevitably, in any given day. Thank you for giving us a good follow. And now that you've been a gifted sub, or gifted a sub, hopefully you'll see you around. Limit myself to little Chris Perillo dolls. Pez Liz sent me some authentic Perillo hair. That's scary. She probably did. It's a little, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so many parts of my life. I mean, everybody's different decisions, right? But, I mean, I've known people to do RPGs. I've known people, like, to play video games. It was different. It was different back then. And even when I've had a chance to play video games, I've done them, and I've played them. And I set out, you know, I make goals. I'm like, oh, this would be kind of fun to play. Like, Cuphead. I sat down to do Cuphead and beat, Cuphead, well, it didn't take too long. Cuphead was fun. Cuphead 2 I'll stream, too. Hey, Papa Bear AZ. Hope you enjoyed the raid last night. One of these days I'm going to have to tune in for, a Tinkercad tutorial. I don't know about printing Cuphead figure stuffs, but, Cuphead was like one of those games, like, that looks like fun. That looks like something I could play, and people said, no, it's really hard. And it was hard. It was very, very hard. It was difficult. But that's the thing that made it an accomplishment, is it wasn't easy to do. And I can say I accomplished that I beat Cuphead. Legitimately. And I did it live on Twitch, too. Not a lot of people were watching at the time. It was, like, late at night, and I wasn't doing things on a regular basis. But now, when Cuphead 2 rolls around, there are certain games that are probably going to suck me in. I'm like, all right, tonight is the night we're going to play this. Or, you know, at a certain point in the evening, you know, moving my attention to one game or another. Like, I've been saying I should learn model making for nearly a year. I know. But it's not like, there's no drive for it. It's like, I'll just keep downloading. What was I going to say? The, Skywalker Saga. If it ever releases, the Lego Skywalker Saga. Assuming that I can stream it on Twitch, because I'm sure it's going to be, people are going to be going left and right on that thing. That's a game that it's probably going to be, for a long while, that's probably going to be every night at a certain time, I'm going to start playing. And that's when all the Lego fans come out. The Lego Star Wars fans come out. But no one should be surprised with that. What? Chris is talking about Star Wars and Lego? Really? It's true. Got about 8 minutes left on this now. It's a great little Vader. It's a great model. I think I saw it a long time ago. And this, by the way, isn't even as good as it could be if I printed this. So I may end up doing another one, but printing it at 0.1 mm layer height, letting it go overnight. If only for more high detail in the chest plate area, more definition. But now, you know, the black Vader figure could like sit behind me and kind of blend in, as opposed to the, jumping out. Not physically jumping out, mind you, but my figures do that, I'm in trouble. I do not want that. Do not want. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm just thinking of everything I gotta do tomorrow. Oh, my God. I gotta think. I don't want to do it. Oh, man. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Note-taking, synthesizing, strategizing, operationalizing. Fine, you do. Loyal, trust me, if I could, Liz, this isn't even adulting. Like, I adult every day. This is like, it's a challenge because it's different and it's new, and I'm excited. Like I said, I don't want to understate that. I'm excited because there are new skills to be gained and new understandings and insights, but it's just like, what? Like, I almost posted on, in fact, I probably should tonight. I almost posted, you know, there's a GIF of a dog that's like, and it goes, what? Like, huh? Like that. That GIF was running through my head over and over and over again today. Like, huh? So if you see me like tweeting, like these like, I don't know, kind of animated GIFs, you know why. Welcome you to the club of people who have a ton to do and not enough time to do it for this week, but I don't have the time. Well, I have the time to do it, and it's got to get done. And it's not so much a ton to do, it's just that every question I get answered, I have 2 more questions I have to ask. So it's just the Sisyphean, like, okay, all right, I'm going to do my best. And that's all I can do. So here I am, doing my best as I, like, slice off my knee. Ow. Well, we can't raid yet, because I gotta wait until the print's done. We're this close. I can't leave everybody hanging. It's like, dude, we're down to, like, you know, nothing here, and it takes no time. Oh, I guess that's too high. Sorry, I thought I could zoom in really close, but there we go. How's that? Finishing Vader. I'm 3D printing Vader's brain right now. His brain is getting printed. I don't know. Maybe it would be a law of diminishing returns at a 0.1 mm layer height, because this is coming out pretty clean. The only other one I might want to reprint is the chocolate one, because that was the first one I did, and I did that straight up, as opposed to the Midnight Smith suggesting doing it at a 30% angle. Which, you know, they've all, minus the feet coming out kind of funky. Who am I printing? This is Loyal Moses. This is what Loyal Moses looks like without all his filters on that he uses on his stream. The Loyal Moses Show. Or as I read the domain, the Show. Sometimes when I do have time, I'm able to watch the Show. The Show. The Show. Lum? No, see, I was just going lum. I wasn't even throwing in the U, just going straight up lum. Lum, 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 lum. The Little Mary Show. Yeah. Mary had a little printer whose filament was white as snow. And everywhere that printer went, the extruder was still to go. Or was sure to go. Sorry. By the way, I'm not going to wear I'm changing out of the shirt tonight. This shirt is driving me nuts. Cookie, this is a black, just a pure black, printed solid, Jesse PLA. And I've printed with it before. I must have. I can't remember for what. But I threw it on again because I want to print a black chrysanthemum. Even though no one's really made a model for me to 3D print, I want to 3D print a black chrysanthemum. So I'm going to do a Wookiee black chrysanthemum tomorrow. It won't be exactly like black because he's got the white and the hair and the shoulder pad things and different bandolier strap, but it's close enough. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Then it's the payoff. Because, you know, you've never seen a Darth Vader figure. Ever. At all. Never. See, mine 37388. Stick with me, kid. I'm telling you. Yeah, power out. Better not be. Tell you what. I've been lucky in that sense. You're gonna watch all the Star Wars movies with the family next? All of them? Awesome. Diana and I did that a long time ago. We watched them like one a night for like 9 nights in a row. It was great. Tried to do that with other things, but life gets in the way. It's difficult to I got stuff I gotta do. And until you can focus Jedi on one thing or another, it's not easy. Wait, no, there's more than 9 now. Because you got Rogue One, Solo. Well, back then, I guess it was only 6. Because it didn't have the sequel trilogy. They were pretty much done with Star Wars movies. There's no good order either. People ask, where should I watch them? I'm like, dude, watch them in whatever order you want, honestly. Watch them in whatever order that you're interested in. Because I don't think there's a right answer. I mean, ultimately, if you're watching, that's great. Because now, you know, there's no wrong. It's just like being a fan. It's like there's no wrong way of doing it. I mean, if you call yourself a fan because you enjoy it, and like, there are certain things that, like Lord of the Rings. Like, I like the Lord of the Rings movies. Would I consider myself a fan? I guess, but it's like I'm not going all out. I don't know everything about it, but they're great movies. All right, here we go. Taking the Vader off. Oops. There we go. So the way I did this today, earlier, on accident, like, it popped out with the neck support popped straight out. It didn't work this time, but dang it. I was able to pull it straight out. Even underneath the neck. It was great, but that did not work. Okay, so I won't bother you or bore you with the removal of the supports because it might take a little extra time. But I would say that this Vader, though the supports are not off yet, and there's also supports in the back, took about 5 hours. Takes about 5 hours. This is at a 0.2 mm layer height. This would be a good one. Yeah, it turned out really well. Like very, very nice. Some stringing, but I've been able to patch that through doing something that I've tried as a mitigating. So I gotta clean that up tonight. So I will be back tomorrow to present the... Wow, this Vader came out in black. Like, of all the Vaders I printed, here's one in black. Yeah, these are snug supports. They're snug. So this one turned out great. Turned out really well. Although, like I said, as much as I printed Vader, black is not my first color that I think of with Vader, because I get a lot of Vader in black anyway, but I don't get a lot of, let's say, red Vaders, or I don't get a lot of, you know, orange Vaders, or purple Vaders, or, you know, or, you know, whatever color Vaders. So it's kind of fun sometimes when you see, you know, something that you're not used to print. I'm like, oh yeah, Vader in black. What a novel concept. Never even thought of that. All right. Loyal's got to go watch his Star Wars movies, which is more than fair. I wish him. Oh wait, hang on just a second. I was trying to get to. Give me a second. To see if J Hobo was still streaming, because we owe him a stream or owe him a raid. I don't think he is he? Dang it! Oh, he is. He is. Burn Simulator. Okay. What the hell's Burn Simulator? Is he chatting? Is he interacting?
It's pretty small too, but overall.
What is he doing? What's Burn Simulator?
Okay, so let me click.
Because he gave me that. He gave me the coin. He gave me the nickel.
Yeah, he likes looking lots of shit. Man, I don't even remember how to play this fucking.
He's definitely not doing family friendly stuff. I want to see him. I want to raid when he's doing the nickel thing and he's playing a game. What do you think? Just got a moment to sit down, upgrading your CR10. Hey man, someone needs to upgrade it. Glad you did it. Glad it wasn't me. Glad you didn't ask me to do it. Save him for later. It's been a while. We just raided Prophet DNA. We just raided a few of these people actually that I've got on my list. Not a lot of people out tonight. At least people that are just chatting. Like we just raided Senia. I don't want to say we just raided Dan too. Amish Ace is doing his Darth Vader bust. Although, did we just raid him? I can't remember. Have we raided him in a bit? Ace? I haven't seen Papa Bear. I've yet to see. I couldn't find a place to see Yellowstone. I kept looking for it, but I can't get to season 1 of Yellowstone, so I couldn't start Papa Bear. Because I've heard the same thing about 1883. So I tried looking for it too in all the places that Krusty said to look, and I couldn't find it. So I just gave up on trying to watch Yellowstone. It didn't want it. The internet did not want it to happen. All right, we'll raid Ace. We'll save Jay for another day when he's actually carving. Because I like when he's doing I like the people who are making and crafting like that. I think it's fun. There's someone else is doing a carving art. That's kind of cool. Cave Geek art. We could raid someone new. Freelance fantasy cartographer and artist. Creating unique 3-dimensional art on traditional buckskin with primitive tools. This is kind of cool. Alright, we're going to raid this dude. We're going to try someone new. Because we've done Ace. I love Ace. I love Ace. Who's Ginger Crush? Twitch.tv/Ginger Crush. Who's this? Meow. Someone who meows. I'm not sure that's really interesting to me. Oh, she's leaving now. Yes, because apparently the internet's had too much meows. Cave Geek Art. Sounds like fun. We're going to give him a raid. Cave Geek Art. He's got 17 people watching, so he'll be happy for the boost. Amish Ace is also streaming, so feel free to jump in there if you love the Lego brick. I don't know if he's finishing his Vader helmet. We'll give him a raid too, but I want to say we just did him after he passed his 1,000. Trying to spread the love, trying to meet new people. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Not playing favorites. Oh, Yellowstone's apparently on Amazon Prime. I'll have to check Amazon Prime then, because I couldn't find season 1. I kept looking for it. I could not find it. Okay, I'm going to learn how to wear a hat. I will hopefully be back. I plan on being back tomorrow, though I don't know if my brain is going to be mashed potatoes again. I will do my best. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you in your own... You know. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for getting the Perla Raider emotes ready. We're going to give someone else a raid here. Cave Geek Art. It sounds like he's doing something interesting and different and fun. Are you ready? I'm glad. Here we go. Going to Tuscan raid. See everybody tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, or somewhere thereabouts. Thank you, everybody. for joining tonight. Thank you for all the support that you give and gave. Here we go. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. Get over there, Chris. What's he gonna do? Here we go.
Holy crap. Chris Mirillo. Hello. Retro Pit Stop. Hello. Joshua XB. Welcome everybody. Hello, Chris.
That's pretty cool.
Coastline 3D prints. I wonder what you do.